Figure Fight Club, we're repping the crew, battle on the floor. It's me and you, pose them up right. Let the showdown begin. In this action figure world, we're destined to win. Got my action force, they ready to strike. Transformers roll out, they're ready for the hype. Marvel and DC, heroes in the ring. With every epic clash, hear the crowd sing. Figure Fight Club, we're repping the crew.
Titan Toy Expo.
Join us in Nashville, Tennessee for the Creators Crown Awards. Over $5,000 in cash prizes. Different categories for submission including Best Diorama, Best Original 3D Sculpt, Best Custom Action Figure, and Best Action Figure Photography. Bring your submissions to this year's Titan Toy Expo, October 25th and 26th. Learn more about the event at CreatorsCrownAwards.com.
Welcome to Figure Fight Club, where collectors come to play. Discussions from Valorverse to hot toys shaped by collecting weight. Pour a drink for yourself, collect your thoughts. Join us on this journey in action-packed talks. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the front, with the front, Welcome with the front, with the front, Drinks up high and let's cheers. You're among collectors and like-minded peers. From stores to conventions, we take you backstage, exploring figures from modern day to the Stone Age. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the front, with the front,
Welcome! It's Friday, and we're all at Figure Fight Club. It's Friday night. We're looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to tonight because I've met this guy many times at different conventions. We've always had conversations, but was finally able to drag him on the show. Talib will be joining us later on when he gets off of work. But in the meantime, let's bring out our VIP for the night. Welcome.
You didn't have to drag me on the show, really. I don't think you should. I think I chastised you for not inviting me at Toylanta, actually. So
no,
good to be here.
Yeah, no.
Did you ask me? I don't remember. Maybe
I asked you. I asked
okay.
you.
All right.
No, 100%. I definitely wanted you on just because you're well known in the community, and I know we've definitely crossed paths a few times. So it was nice to sit down and actually talk to you for a longer period of time, and then
it's cool, man.
Convince you to come on, bribe you to come on.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the cash came in handy. It was good, so spent it on toys. So.
That was a good thing. So speaking of toys, before we dive into who you are as a collector and what you do, let's. Did you get any pickups this week?
Yeah, recently I would say it was more like this week. Yesterday I got. This is going to be a bit of a delicate. So I had forgotten to order this, and I just ordered it immediately from Hot Toys. So this is the Han Solo. I like it. I do not like this expression that he's kind of stuck with. I got the best eye position that I could to make this work, but he always looks kind of worried or afraid or something. I don't know. It was an odd choice for a facial expression, but the rest of the figure is awesome. It's really good. So it's great to have another Han Solo. It's been a while.
I don't have any, but I'm also very new to Hot Toys. So
you're at a good time because I have a feeling they're going to be reissuing all the A New Hope figures as long as there isn't a problem with Harrison Ford. Yeah, I know, man. Listen, look at this.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
it's a deep hole, man. It's a deep hole. I got the Spaceballs over there too. That's
the space. Oh, I see that in the corner. That's actually really dope.
Yeah, Doggy Doc Designs customs are great. So I picked up recently. They had the test shot sale at Store Horseman, and I picked up I think 6 of these. I generally just for some reason I like I've always liked fantasy art and stuff. So fantasy women are always like the stars of fantasy art. So I generally just pick up like the females. But there he is. There's Ryan. I knew he was going to be there. But I did pick up a couple males. Leodicius is my my favorite faction, so I picked him up. So yeah, I got a lot of these. I got the horse. I picked up a horse. So yeah, I don't know where all these are going, but they're cool. What else did I get? I get my brother, along with picking me up one of these. My brother actually sent me my original land speeder from Kenner.
Oh wow!
I know because I put a sticker on the bottom of it, so I know that was mine. So he was rummaging around the basement, I guess, in my parents' house and found it and sent it to me, which is cool.
That is cool.
Finally opened up one of these guys from Cyberzoic, which is
very nice.
Cool. I'm still waiting for the armor. I mean, the armor is really what I want. I know they're a little bit behind on that, but it's very cool. And then I got this ginormous diorama from a guy on these two pieces don't go together, but they do go together.
So they almost look like they click together.
Yeah, this is the wrong piece, but they do. The other one that fits on there, which is really, really nice. It's almost like, I guess it's 3D printed, but it's nicely hollow inside, so it's very light. Okay. What else did I get? Anything? I think that's about it.
That's it?
Yeah, I think so.
You
sure? Want to kill some more time? You want to make some stuff up?
No. I mean, I have stuff to show up as well, so you don't have to worry about that.
I got Tears Belualith test shot. She's cool. She's got kind of
nice. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been opening up some of the new stuff, like this guy right here, which is awesome. Trying to think of if I've gotten anything outside of Legions for the last week. I probably have, dude. I can't remember. Here, I got this cool. This is awesome.
The test shot. Yeah, the test shots are actually really cool. I don't know if they have any more on their website. They're probably sold out by now.
So I bought a few. I spend a lot of money on dioramas, as you might know. I got this thing from
wow.
God, what's his name? Not Toy Works. It's on eBay. I'll look it up.
Really nice. Holy crap!
It's gorgeous. Well, I mean, it keeps going. Yeah. And there's a steeple on top that isn't on here right now, but yeah, it's fantastic. Fantastic.
I'm going to save that question for later.
Blanking on his name. I'll look it up.
LP says Toy
Blocks. Toy Blocks. That's what it is. I always want to say Toy Works, and it's Toy Blocks. Yeah, he's fantastic.
That's a great looking die. You said it was on eBay?
Etsy, actually. He sells everything on Etsy. He's got some incredible stuff, man. I got a few little like gargoyle statues from him back there too in the same order. He's great. He does amazing work. It's all very detailed, beautiful.
I'll definitely check him out for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I think that's kind of it. It's been I'm trying looking around. I don't know. It's I did get a new it's also a very dangerous thing to grab, but I did get a new Indiana Jones head sculpt. Like I needed another one. With brand new painted sculpt.
That is a really good head scan.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't know if it's going to replace my other one, but I've got a couple indies, so we'll see.
Okay. I just like that. Yeah. Like the background looks so nice with all the Hot Toys together.
I didn't just get this, and I got to be careful with this as well. But I did just take it out and place it on the shelf because I didn't have a place for it before. But it is really a fantastic figure. It's really, really good. He's got all his little dolls.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's an incredible piece.
Are you looking forward to part 2? Didn't they just announce that they're going to do a part 2?
guess so. I don't know. You know how those part 2, like the Spinal Tap 2's out, and I love Spinal Tap, but I don't know, man. You can't recreate that magic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I think they just leave things alone, well enough alone. But hey, Ish, what's going on?
Okay. Space.
I think that's it, man. Well, yeah. Oh, we got the merchandise too. If you want to see the merchandise, we got Spaceballs. Oop. Spaceballs the flamethrower. Spaceballs the cereal. Spaceballs the lunchbox. Yep.
That's hilarious. That's nice though. I mean, did it all come with the figure?
Yeah, it was a custom set.
Okay.
It's pretty, you can customs get up there. But I mean, it's one of a kind. There was only, if there was 25 sets, I'd be surprised maybe. So, I mean, a lot of customs, you spend a lot of money on them and you're never going to get that money back. It's just, it's love of getting a figure that looks really good, or it's a figure you can't get, like Spaceballs or something like that.
Yeah.
But something like that is very popular and they're really well done. So
yeah, it is.
If they ever decide to sell them, you'll probably fetch some money. So
I think so too. I agree.
Yeah.
Is that all you have to show off?
I'm afraid so.
I
know we haven't killed much time, but like
you don't need to kill time at all. Trust me, I have a list of 40 questions for you.
So okay, well,
I have a lot of stuff to ask you actually, so we have plenty of time. I just got a box yesterday from Savage Crucible, and cool. I bought the coin set because I didn't have any of the coins.
I have the original coin, the original like dwarf coin that they sent out like originally before it came out. Yeah.
So I got that in the mail, and I also ordered.
Those are cool.
2 figures. This is Nashorn, the Disinherited.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to me with. Oh, that's cool. That does look good.
Yeah, it looks. I haven't opened this one yet.
I didn't get a lot of the humans. Like, so I went and I got the what are they called? Not the Numerians. What are they called? The
Lumerians,
snake.
Right?
Lumerians.
Yeah,
That's what I was looking for. I got a couple of those. I don't know how I missed out on the ball and chain barbarian, because I love anything that's Frisetta. Anything Frisetta, I'm in.
Favorite so far. Yeah. That's like my top 5 this year. That ball and chain warrior with ball and chain.
Yeah, I'll just get anything that's Frisetta. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. I mean, nice.
The Who-Man. This is. I mean, I already have one. I bought another one to customize. Also a fun figure to play with.
Nice.
Then
I did get some of the fish guys, but I didn't. That's not coming out for a while, I guess. The fish dudes.
I think it should be coming out this year. I think. I mean, soon. I thought it was going to be soon.
Okay.
I got the Hush Batman.
Oh, nice.
The stealth jumper version.
Yeah.
So it's fun. I've been in and out of Mafex for a while. Mostly out because I was scared of them, but I've been buying some more just to play with to see if
scared of them because
I used to hate. Yeah, like the old Mafex I used to.
Oh, they were terrible.
They were horrible. Terrible. Like I still have a few upstairs, like in a bin, where I had that ragdoll where you shake it.
Oh yeah, it was terrible. I can't remember one of the first. I think one of the first things I got was like Ray from Force Awakens, and it just and the first Wolverine just fell apart every time I touched them. So. But yeah, they're great now, man. I love them.
I've been, so I bought Cyborg the other day, which was not that great, to be honest with you. But that was from the movie, so I'm assuming it was a little older. Yeah, but I've been enjoying this Batman. He's been pretty fun to pose around and stuff. Let's see.
All the Hush stuff has been great. I really like the Hush line.
So I got a red shirt and the red vest today, and I'm working on making like a Mezco style arsenal.
Oh, nice.
And that's from the CW. That's the CW head from their toy line back in the day.
Nice.
So I just need to find proper pants, something that looks pretty good. And my last purchase was a Hot Toys 1/6 Wonder Woman.
Now, which one is that?
There was the deluxe Wonder Woman from Justice League.
Is this the This is not the rooted hair one then. No. Plastic
it is.
one,
No, it's rooted.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's rooted.
nice. That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
So I was very excited, as a lot of people know that I've been slowly trying to buy more Hot Toys, and in this situation, right, like DC, I realized I didn't have any except for King Shark. Last week I picked up Flash, and then Wonder Woman is also one of my favorite characters. So I love the Gal Gadot character itself. So I was like, oh, I got to get this, but I didn't read properly apparently. So I got the package today. I'm super excited. I'm opening it up in my kitchen.
Oh no!
It's nicely boxed up, so I carefully open it, take off the plastic wrap, open up the box, remove the box, remove the plastic insert. Then I'm just like, what the fuck? Immediately, what the fuck? My wife looks over at me and starts laughing. She was like, did you know this? And I was like, no, I went to the listing and read.
What?
The right leg.
What?
Yes.
Did you bought this like this?
Yes, apparently.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. What was this, an eBay thing?
It was an eBay thing.
Oh, Abby, what the hell, man? Wait a minute. Did the dude say, like, you know how they usually say, please read description in large type? Did he didn't say that, or you just ignored it?
I just ignored. I think I just got, because I got it for a really good price.
You saw the price. You saw the price.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
So I have a Wonder Woman. She's complete, just minus the right
So you
leg.
have the boot?
No, I don't have.
Oh, the boot's gone too?
Everything. The whole leg is missing. So
it's not complete. Then
I mean, like all the accessories are there except for
dude.
her right
my
leg.
God.
So now I have to figure out how to get a right leg on a Wonder Woman.
Good luck.
That's
the thing you might be oh God, I don't even know. Wow, man.
So I was thinking about maybe trying to get like a 112 like Bison. Because I can remove the parts, right? So
yeah, I have one. I can tell. I can tell. I don't know if the skin color is going to match though. That's the thing.
I have the 1/6 scale Bison. I have 2 of them upstairs.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if I could do that, but I still need to.
That's weird.
What's weird?
2 Bison dolls laying around.
Oh, dude. Let me tell you something. I have about there's probably like 3 or 4 Bison male, like 1/12 scale, or like like the imported scale, right? So there's about like 2 or 3 males, and I have about like 12 females sitting around. Like I really like figures with like soft goods on them.
Yeah.
So I bought a lot of the Bisons because those are very.
Oh, 1/6 scale?
No, 1/12 scale. I have
1/12.
Okay. I have 2 or 1/6 females.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have heads for both of them, but I'm gonna see if I could try something, anything at this point.
Man. I mean, somebody might be selling that body alone. That's a possibility.
I saw the body on eBay, but it had
rare
a rip on it.
Oh, on the arm.
On the arm, yeah, there was like a rip.
Well, you could. I think you could probably detach the bottom from the. Is it one whole piece?
No, it's not. It looks there's like a little.
Okay, so the torso can come off the bottom. So.
But then I would still, but it didn't include the armor on the legs in that postage.
Oh shit!
So I was just like, I need the armor.
Jesus.
I know. I
hope that was a really good price.
It was. I mean, it was in the hundreds, obviously, but it was like 150. So it wasn't terrible, but it's still 150 down the drain. So
yeah, that's gonna be a tough one to sell. I mean, the best thing to do if you want to sell that is just obviously take the clothing off, sell the head, and you might actually get more than $150 if you did that. So if you wanted to try it again. I would suggest that.
Sell it in parts.
Take all the armor off, take all the clothing and accessories, sell the accessories separately, sell the head separately. You probably get $100 for that head alone. So
yeah.
Oh shit, that was the obvious one. Damn it, I missed that. I can't believe I missed it. I'm tired.
So I was fairly disappointed. Like my excitement immediately dropped, and especially after I reread the eBay listing, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I just screwed myself over. But
That
you know,
hurts, man. I was gonna say the worst thing I've ever done in that respect is I was buying like a specific style gun. I think it was for like a Pulp Fiction character or something like that. And it was just a picture of like it was this perfect pearl handled like pistol. I don't know, 44 or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I get it, and it's like this big. It's giant, it's enormous. I'm like, what the? I didn't read it. I didn't read the description. It was like 1/3 or something like that. It was like
1/3. Okay, got you.
I mean, luckily that was only like $10, but still.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna like again, like this is like a $250 to $300 figure. So I was excited to see it at that price, and I know myself. I'm gonna go find the leg. I will search high and mighty for that right leg, or just like the leg.
I think your best bet is to part it out.
You think so?
And get some money back for it, and then try again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I'll just buy it brand new next time. See, this is why I don't do eBay often, because I get stupid and I don't read.
I've done that though. I've done that. Yeah, I've reined myself in. I'm sure I've probably done something as stupid as that.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess lessons learned, and next time I will read. But let's jump over to you.
You could, if you had a big enough invisible jet, you could just put her leaning into the jet, so that then the leg would be invisible because it's in the jet. Right?
I'm still gonna mess around with it. I'm hoping to part it or do something. Yeah. And that way it's just, we'll see. Yeah. So Impossible Pie is saying maybe sell it out, or maybe contact Hot Toys.
Good luck contacting Hot Toys. I mean, if you had bought it from you didn't, obviously bought it from eBay.
Yeah.
They're not going to respond. I don't think.
Yeah, I know. I have a feeling they're not going to respond at all.
No.
But yeah, like Son of Cranslayer saying shit happens, and I agree.
Yeah.
I get it. So
it's a funny story, man. Like that's really funny. Like that's not even just like, oh, the box was wrecked or it was missing a part or something. It's missing a part, all right.
It's missing the right leg.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. But let's jump over to you.
You could, if you've got King Shark, you could also set up a little setup with that. In that,
I do have King Shark. Actually.
Yeah, he's sitting down and her leg is missing.
Yeah, that's a good display. I actually have none of my Hot Toys displayed. They're all in boxes in my closet.
Oh, that's a shame.
I agree. That's mostly because I heard you need to display Hot Toys with in a glass, like a dust-proof setting. No, I mean I see yours is all open.
The best thing I can recommend is to get an air purifier. Something that's going to pull, there's hardly the bottom shelves down here get some dust, and I will dust them every once in a while. But you get a little, if you got a vacuum, you can buy an attachment that's got a small brush on it, and you could just vacuum them like that, or you get something one of those air cans or something you can blow dust off.
They're often do you clean?
It's humidity. Humidity is the killer. You got to have a good temperature. It's got to be cool and not too humid in your room. Other than that, I mean, dust can be blown off. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't think you need them behind glass. I mean, I haven't had mine behind glass for a while.
Well, I need to change up my display back here. Maybe I'll put some Hot Toys out.
Yeah, you got a little shelf right there over on the side there. You can put some stuff by the window. Oh, don't buy them by the window, though. That's not good.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of this stuff, the sun comes this way, generally. So it hits
keep them out of the sun. Keep them out of the sun. Sure.
100%. But let's jump over to you. This action figure lifestyle. I guess when did you start getting
this action figure life? So I obviously had toys as a kid. I still have my Darth Vader case full of all my Star Wars figures. And I kind of thankfully, I think at this point, I just missed, I love the Eastman and Laird Turtles. I read the comic books, but when the cartoon came out, I was kind of in that. I'm a little older. I was kind of in I was getting into hanging out, girls, parties and stuff. So I wasn't really into it. I was watching Batman the Animated Series, but Turtles were a little too juvenile for me. So at the time, they're cool, and I do have some, but So I missed all that, and then it kind of like just like did that thing, you know, like after you're out of high school, it's like, yeah, I'm not into toys and stuff. I carried around my comic books. I carried around a few of the action figures. I had some of the Toy Biz X-Men and stuff like that. And then I think when The Force Awakens came out, or maybe, well, I started buying like a couple of Hot Toys because I had a friend of mine who collected them, and they were in his office, you know, that we worked at, and I was like, oh, these are really cool, man. So I started looking into them. And at the time, I'm looking at them and I'm like going, wow, $150. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. You know,
I mean, especially for a toy, right?
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, that was the thing. Like, I hadn't collected toys in a while, so I got a couple of those. I got. I don't even remember what I got like early on, but wasn't really serious about it. And then when The Force Awakens came out, and Hot Toys came out with the New Hope, Han and Chewie and Luke, I'm like, you know what? I'll pick up a Han and Chewie, two of my favorite characters. I'll put them on my desk. That's good enough. That's good enough. You know, I'm not going to get back into this. It's a lot of money. Put them on my desk. I started taking some pictures of them for a forum that I was on, you know, about collecting. And, well, I got into the forum after that. And then I'm like, well, if I got Han and Chewie, I got to have Luke. And if I got Luke, I should have Leia. I mean, I should have all four of them, right? Yeah. Well, then you got to have the droids. I mean, the droids are a big part of the movie. You got to have the droids. And Darth Vader, you got to have Darth Vader, right?
So that rabbit hole ate you.
So
hard.
yeah, like Han and Chewie turned into like 12 figures, you know, by the time a year was up, not even a year was up. And it's kind of snowballed from there. And at one point, I've gotten rid of some, but at one point I had like over 300 of these things. So
wow.
That's a lot.
You should just open up a museum and sold tickets to like these.
Yeah, people say that. My friends who care about this stuff, who come down here, are like, "Damn, man, I would just pay to just sit here all day and just like look around." I'm like, "That's fine." See, if you have Vaders, you need stormtroopers, and you need two. You can't just have one. You gotta have two.
Yeah, exactly. And then you need a scout trooper.
Oh yeah,
you just need all the troopers at that point.
Yeah, and I enjoyed Force Awakens. That was before it came out, so I bought all those figures. Then Empire, and you know, so yeah. At one point, I had a no Marvel rule. I'm like, I'm not getting into Marvel. There's too many characters. Yeah, I'm just gonna get Captain America, and you know how that goes.
So then Captain America, then Iron Man, then
but those just him and Thor, and just the trio. That's it. Just the trio, the Holy Trinity, and that's it. But now I have all the Avengers, including Hulk and Spider-Man, and all there. So.
See, I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, like about 4 to about 5 or 6 Marvel Hot Toys. Actually, no, 7 or 8. I keep forgetting I have Nebula and Groot as well.
Oh yeah, the Guardians of the Galaxy were great. Yeah. They're my favorite. They will probably be the last. So I got all of them from the original movie. I like those outfits the best. Probably the last thing I'll get rid of. Yeah. I mean, in terms of
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. I mean, I really wanted Iron Man. He was one of my favorite. I mean, again, I also collect mostly like movie stuff because I enjoy that more. Especially like that's why I was big into Star Wars as a kid too. Like I just really having the movie toys. But like I wanted an Iron Man the most because he was my favorite in the MCU. And then
they're great Hot Toys figures, man. Iron Man are really beautiful figures.
Yeah, they look so good. And then I think I picked up a few different Spider-Mans too. So I have like 3 Spider-Mans in the MCU.
See, I did limit myself to 1 look each. So I kind of got like my Avengers shelf is not like from any movie. It's like my favorite looks from, and I'm replacing the Black Widow I have now with, I got the haired version that they just came out with, or they're coming out with now from Iron Man 2, I think. So yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So one goes in, one comes out.
Yeah. So the original one from Iron Man 2 had plastic hair?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. That might have had like the old doll hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. Like it had like the crappy like synthetic stuff that they used to do. Yeah. This is like real rooted wool. And it looks so far. The reviews I've seen, it looks really good. Okay. And that's a great look for her too. I like that look.
Because I also have about 2 to 3 Black Widows.
Hot Toys, yeah.
Yeah, Hot Toys. Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of Hot Toys. I mean, I have about I'd say like between 20 and 30. I know it's more than 20, so it's like in between somewhere.
Okay,
So
that's a decent start, man.
good start. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I started last year at IshCon.
But the fact that they're in the closet is a little disheartening, though.
I honestly I don't have the space. That's really the only reason why. And again, I get very protective over like expensive figures. Like I don't want them to be in reach of my kids. Because my youngest, my older is pretty good with not touching stuff, but my younger one, he's all over him. He's like, who's that? Let me play with him. Let me take him out. So exactly, yeah. So you always get concerned. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, and then I'm guilty of this too. So I'm going. This is self-directed and also you. Should you be collecting Hot Toys if you don't have room to put them out on the shelf? No, I mean I shouldn't be collecting Hot Toys at all, to be honest with you. But they look so damn good. Is it? Do you get like do you miss like not having it? Do you pull them out every once in a while and open them up? Oh yeah, all the time. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I will order shit and like I'll get it out, and you know that feeling where you've ordered something and you go, oh, why did I buy this? Why did I do this? Where am I going to put this? I don't need this. You know what I mean? And I've got stuff on the floor here that I haven't even like opened up, or I took it out of the box and I went, yeah, okay, I'll open this later. Your pile of shame or whatever. But oh no, trust me, I have secret hiding spots in my house. I have like literally, you know how you have like the laundry room, like the drawers in the laundry room, like above. Literally, one whole thing. Like it was empty space for like a year and a half in this house. I was like, I could put toys in there. So, and that's what I did. I just put toys in there. And then my entire my side of the closet, or not my side, but we have his and her closets. So my closet has like my clothes and everything, but then I have like there's a lot of shelves in North Carolina for some weird reason. They like to put a lot of shelves in the closets. So I was like, all right, great. Well, clothes go here, toys go the rest. So a lot of my Hot Toys are lined up at the top, going all the way across like my closet. But in boxes. Yes, in boxes. They're protected in boxes. Until I figure out. It's a walk-in closet or not a walk-in closet? No, it's a walk-in closet. Yeah. Oh my god, dude! You got to find a way to display them in your walk-in closet. See, that would be ideal. Be cool. But my kids play in my closet, so. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's a thing. Unless I put them high up, high up. A lock. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that won't stop them. Believe me, man. Like when we were looking for our Christmas presents as kids, man, we climbed on, we stacked chairs on top of chairs. That kind of stuff. Yeah. So HVX Customs just actually made me a cool dio for. Nice. For my toy room, and I showed him my house and showed him around and showed him my closet. So he's like, yeah, he's not lying. Yeah, I'm definitely not. And I have like tubs in my closet as well, filled with toys and boxes. This is where I am, man. This is interesting. Like, so, like, no basements in North Carolina. I thought everybody had a basement. No, not everyone. We're too close to the water. So, I mean, if you go further, no kidding. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's same up here. Yeah, Long Island. Like, if you're too close to the water, you don't have a basement. Yeah. We're like 500 feet from a canal, but like we have a basement. But we're up on a little bit of a hill. But like, so I was like always of the mindset like if I get to the point where I'm just putting stuff in bins, which I have now only because I've been taking stuff off the shelves to move stuff out of here. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I think I got to get rid of them because I don't think I'm collecting and enjoying them at that point. I don't know. Like, it's hard to. I don't want to get rid of this stuff because there might come a day like when I want to shoot some Black Series or something like that. But I haven't touched Black Series photography wise for over a year at least, maybe 2. And they're on the shelf. They look cool, but I don't do anything with them. I don't know. I actually just reorganized my Black Series shelves. I had one shelf dedicated to Black Series. I turned it into 2 because I had bought so many this year and at different conventions, mostly to grow the army, the Imperial Army. So I just went crazy with it, and now I have 2 bookshelves dedicated to them, and they're all displayed. Minus that one bin of Black Series that I'm pretty sure I have a bin in my man cave closet that has Black Series in it. Which I don't know. No one's gonna buy them at this point, so they're just gonna say that.
I know. I have this like
Yeah.
boxed Jin Ursu that somebody sent me as like a gag. I'm like, what the hell am I? Nobody wants this, man.
Yeah.
That's my fear. Like, I'm trying to get rid of stuff now, and like some stuff, and like, you know, I'm older than you, obviously, but like you get older and you start like looking around, and you're like, God damn, man, if like something happens, you know, not now, but even in 15, 20 years, like that's not too long. You know, like it could take a while to get rid of some of this stuff. I don't want to leave this to my wife, because my wife will just like put it in a bag and you know,
donate it,
give it to some. Yeah, probably.
So yeah, I tell my wife all the time, like if I pass away at an early death, reach out to Ish. He'll know what to do.
I've got that. I was going to say, like, that is the thing. You have to have that friend in place who's like, if something happens to me, man, you come over here. You know the value of this stuff generally. You know it's valuable. So like, you take it. You're in charge. That's also a burden on some people. So you know, it is.
Yeah. But I would feel like if, like, you know, since you passed away, they would do it as one last, you know, favor and ode to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Even if it's dollars on the multiple dollars, just get something for it, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. Initial Goose is asking, what is the appeal of Hot Toys? Are they just super articulated?
I think it's the detail. Like, they're not, all of them are not. They're well articulated, but they also have sometimes like soft goods and clothing that you don't want to push too far. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you could rip, or if you leave it in a pose that's like stretching the material, it can like not return to its shape and things like that. So, yeah, I don't go too far, but I mean, I have Spider-Man with his knee bent. I don't know if I straighten that out, that's gonna come back. Who cares? Whatever. But yeah, it's the detail of the face. It's the realism of all the details of the clothing and stuff like that. It's really incredible. Like it's wild when you have one in hand. They're great.
I mean, they're awesome. I mean, this is amazing. Buy it.
check that leg count first, though. You know, check that.
100%.
There's a whole list: head, 2 arms, torso, 1 leg. You didn't get that far. You're like, yeah, it looks good.
So they only had pictures of in box. So I didn't. At least I'm going to say they did, because I don't want to feel even more stupid. But
you didn't show the missing leg. That's a little.
They showed the box, and I was excited for the box. It was really well packaged.
And the description did say 1 leg.
It did say 1 leg. It said right leg missing.
I mean, you might have some recourse with eBay, but it's going to be tough. Did you try asking if he'd take it back?
No, I literally just opened it right before the stream, and my wife is still laughing at me.
How long ago did you get it?
It came in today.
I might reach out to him and say, like, hey man, I misread this. I didn't realize. Some people are nice. Some people are like, hey, tough shit, man. You know, like, yeah, put it in the description. You know, so who knows? If you offer to send it back, cost, like he might refund you something or something. Who knows?
That's also possible. That's a good point. Yeah.
Anyway,
Love Your Taxes, aka Ish, is asking, we seeing you at New York City Comic-Con?
Yeah, you're gonna be at New York Comic-Con?
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
yeah,
no
we're all going. We have an NC crew going down, going up together.
Oh, nice. He cut his hair. I didn't even recognize him at Toy Atlanta. Like, he came up and grabbed me, and I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm like, "Holy shit!"
That's there was
his glasses on and everything. He just like, you look like a totally different person.
I think he shaved his beard at the time too.
Yes.
So.
Oh, that was funny. He said it was. Yeah. Well, he had his hair in a hat. He had a hat on. That's what it was. And it was like he shaved his beard. I'm like, what the
hell? we were laughing at him the whole ride because of the fact that like even I gave him a double take. Like, who the fuck is in my way? And I was like, oh, Ish is here.
Yeah, it's mind blowing. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
totally
exactly. So, you said you saw one of your coworkers' collection. What was it? Like, what kind of sparked that moment that got you hooked?
He had like a lot of what did he had? I think he had the original Godfather. He was big into the Godfather. My friend Pete. He's a great painter too. He had the original Godfather from Hot Toys, which is a great figure. I think the one that came out recently from Damn Toys is just as good. But at the time, for the time, that was a great figure. And then he would get like some of like, I think he had like a War Machine early on, and I don't know if he had Hulk or Hulk Buster. He had some big Avengers figures. Must have been, when the hell was this though? I think this is early MCU, so maybe he had an Iron Man or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember, but he had some. They were cool. Like they just looked cool, like a Batman and stuff like that. I was like, wow, this is. I know the original, the Dark Knight Returns had just come out, so I was looking at the Joker, the original DX 11 Heath Ledger Joker, and that's when I saw it, and it was like $160. I'm like, wow, that's expensive. For all the stuff that figure came from, $160 was nothing. Although not a great figure, but
no, it wasn't a good figure.
I mean, the clothing was good. The sculpts, not really on point. I mean, it suffered at the time. I mean, if you looked at it, you would have thought it was incredible, but like by today's standards, not great.
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, I know you said you started with Hot Toys, but what do you mostly collect today?
Well, it's kind of obviously Mythic Legions a lot. It's kind of what got me into doing work for them, but I love the line, man, and I love. It's the only thing like I'll army build really. I even have I have a couple stormtroopers, maybe 3 or 4 stormtroopers from Star Wars Black Series or something. But I don't know, man. Something about these figures. I customize them. They're fun. I buy customs at Legion's Con from my friends and things like that. They're just so creative. They're open to creativity. I love the line. I love fantasy. Like I've always loved like Lord of the Rings, and got more recently Game of Thrones and things like that. But Frank Frisetta, I grew up with all that fantasy art and stuff. Heavy Metal Magazine. I just love it. Like Star Wars took me over as a kid because that was it. Like Star Wars was everything. Star Wars was life. But as I got older, I was just like more into fantasy and stuff. So I was late to them by a couple of waves, and like I started seeing some other toy photographers like shooting like pictures with knights, and I'm like, wait a minute, who's got knights? Like, where can I buy knights? This was early on before everybody was like, and their brother was doing a Kickstarter, and there was all sorts of Medi toys and all that crap. Like there was nothing. There was Marvel Legends, there was Black Series, and then there was a couple other things, NECA things and stuff like that. And I was like, who's got knights? And I just dove into it, man. It was great.
That's awesome. Now, this might be probably a hard question for you, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What would you rank as your top 5 figures in your
I
collection?
knew you were going to ask that because I watched you ask Agent Gomez last week, and he was like, hamada. Shit. And I should have been prepared for this, stupidly. That's very hard to say. Like, I'm going to leave out customs because there are some customs that I have. Like, I have Emil Wickman, who from Sweden does incredible customs.
Oh, he does great work.
Legion. I have a Death Dealer from his that I bought from Badass Reviews. I have his whole Avengers team, which I broke his cherry in terms of selling stuff because the first 2 Legions Con he was at, he was like, I don't want to sell anything. Like
I remember that. Yeah, I remember he just shut it off. He made everyone he literally made everyone drool, and it was like, it's not for sale.
Yeah, exactly. And some other guy came up to him at like the second or third Legions Con and offered him money for the Avengers team again. And he's like, he came to me and he's like, this guy offered me this, but you last year were throwing, wads of money at me, and like if you want it for that, I'm gonna sell it to you. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So I got that, and that was that. Now he's like raking in the dough. He's like,
he does great work, though. His work is insane.
Incredible work, man. It's totally worth all the money he charges for. Absolutely. So I'll discount those. I'll tell you what. This for some, this is a custom sculpt on this Han Solo, which which was available very in very small quantities from a guy named Janik Shin. And compared to the one that came with Han Solo, it's still, I still think it's the best Han Solo sculpt that's out. Maybe not older. They did a great job with older Han, but like who, you know, I don't want older Han. I want young Han. So I love this figure because of that. It's a great sculpt. I sold one of those sculpts to somebody. I bought 2 of them at the time, and I sold one to somebody in Australia for a lot of money. Just the sculpt. Because it's so rare. It was so rare and it's so good. Still good to this day. So that's a good one. I'm just looking around. I don't know. There's a couple of Mythic Legions. There's a Sir Valgard, which was an exclusive in the original Kickstarter. You could only get with either with an all-in, or you could only get it with the first Kickstarter. And obviously I wasn't in on that, but they had a contest one year for a Christmas card. And I submitted one of my photos and I won. And this is before I had any association with them. And I won Sir Valgard and had them all sign it. So that to me is like, you know, kind of like precious. I don't know, man. In our Gandalf is incredible. I love Lord of the Rings and the Aragorn. So that's 2. So that's 4. And then I don't know. There's so many Mythic Legions that I'd keep, but like I can't narrow it down to just one. Like I mean, it would be any one of them.
So here's the question.
I'll say my 1/6. Actually, you know what? Indiana Jones is probably, they're probably going to come out with another Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is like a custom in the custom world, is like one of those things like Heath Ledger's Joker. Like people just keep doing it and redoing it because oh, hey, this is the perfect one. Well, no, they got the lapel wrong and the sculpt isn't great. So let's do another one. But now with like InArt has come out with a great one. Hot Toys is pretty good at this point. I'm thinking Hot Toys is going to come out with a younger Indiana Jones, but nobody will be doing. This is another one of those things that I spent a ton of money on. And even this isn't the final head sculpt. I have its head sculpt being painted right now for this figure for Mad Max, because I love Mad Max. Not so much Mel Gibson, but I love Mad Max. And
that's a great.
You're not going to get this. You know what I mean? Except from a third party, and that Present Toys one sucked. So So I would say that's it. There's 5. There you go.
I mean, those are some
I did it.
pickups or great selections. Yeah, you did do it. I mean, I was gonna to help you. I was gonna say, if there was a fire in your house, what one figure would you grab?
Well, no, you know what I'm grabbing is so I have this Ralph McQuarrie. I can't bring it over here. It's too nuts. But there is a picture on my Instagram using it. So it's Ralph McQuarrie Darth Vader. You know, the Ralph McQuarrie design for the Darth Vader helmet. It's kind of elongated.
Okay,
it's a little different than, you know, I mean, I think Hasbro did a version of it. Actually, yeah, they did. I have it on my shelf. But anyway, it was one of 250 that this company EFX, who does full size helmets, came out with like years ago, with a plate that's signed by Ralph McQuarrie, who's no longer with us, obviously. And I got it for what this thing goes for. I got it for a killer price, and it is fucking gorgeous. So like that is the first thing I'm grabbing to go out.
I have heard of EFX actually, because I watched some dudes like Star Wars Man Cave, and he had a bunch of EFX stuff everywhere, and it was like all over the walls and and I was just like,
he's got that nice display in the room.
Yeah, the really nice,
exactly.
Really nice display. I was just like, wow. Like
he didn't have that one though. I don't think he had this one.
So when you actually, before I ask you the next question, I'm going to bring out my co-host, since I see him waiting back there.
I just thought I'd come in like a wrecking ball, but hey. Abby, I got a handful of figures with a missing leg that I'll sell at you for 25% off.
25%. That's good. It's a good price.
I'm so pretty upset right now. Just keep pushing that wound, man. So, did anyone discourage you from collecting? I guess when you got into it.
Did anyone discourage me. So it's just me and my wife, but
She didn't like judge you. Like, why the hell are you doing this?
well,
she
it was a
straight
little
up
it was a
support?
little bit of a surprise. She's not like a nerd like me, but she likes like the movies. Like we'll watch the Marvel movies. She enjoys
Yeah.
them for the most part if they're good. I mean, the crap ones I don't enjoy either. So,
Yeah.
but she's into like sci-fi and stuff. Not as much as I am, but
Yeah.
but this she can appreciate it. Like, you know, I show her Paul Atreides, you know, and of course, like she's like, oh wow, that looks pretty good. So you know, she appreciates it for what it is, and she appreciates what I do now. But when I first started getting them, I don't think she really understood what was happening, because even though I carted around a lot of comic books, like long boxes of comic books from house to house that we lived in, you know, from, you know, growing up.
Yeah.
There really was nothing on display. I didn't really have like a lot of stuff. I had a couple of little figures here and there, but I think it was a little surprise. She doesn't come down here much, but I was at Legions Con one year and there was a hurricane warning here, or a tornado warning here. So I'm sitting, I don't know, I was sitting in a room talking to Jeremy and Eric from Four Horsemen, and I get a text. She's like, there's a tornado warning here. I'm taking the dogs to the basement. I was like, is it really that bad? I'm like, no. Okay, yes, be safe. And I'm like, oh god. Not for any other reasons, but the dogs were really my concern, you know.
Yeah.
And the next text is like, wow, you got a lot of stuff down here. Like,
you felt you.
Yeah,
See, I would have texted my wife immediately, like, "Don't judge me."
I know. I was like, yeah, I know. But she gets it now. You know, she understands what I'm doing, and you know, I'm not sure. Hopefully, she's not watching this. She won't watch this, but I'm not sure she understands the scope of the money that's been sunk into this. But we're, you know, it's okay. It's not hampering us at all. We're okay. So you know, a lot of this stuff is paid for now at this point by what I do, you know, for the Four Horsemen and stuff. So toys in, toys out, you know, so it's good.
I mean, it's a good recycling way of recycling stuff. That's how I look at it. So has, you know, these tariffs that they're currently doing now, has that affected your purchasing at all?
I haven't seen it yet, but now I'm like waiting for a couple of things from people who
Well, I mean,
are
all the
like,
prices are going up, right? I mean, everything is going up in price except for one toy line.
yeah, even Four Horsemen is going up. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It's gone up like a few bucks. They're still keeping. I think what they've done over the years has been insane. I don't know how, before all this crap happened, I don't know how they kept it where it was, because it was only a few bucks more. And the stuff that you get now compared to what you got early on in the line with the soft goods, oh my God, the paint apps, the accessories, it's a lot for what was like when you bought it from them, $37 or $35. You know what I mean? $50 from Big Bad Toy Store, which is now like 55. But it's still great. It's still a pretty good deal. But yes, other things, Hot Toys, I haven't really felt it, but I haven't really been getting as many Hot Toys. We'll see, man. Like, this in-art stuff is going to be coming from, you know, not from Sideshow. I've been ordering a lot of stuff from Sideshow now, which the prices have been going up, but you don't see like a tax or anything like that. But when it comes over imported, you know, I don't even know what's going to happen. I have no idea. I don't know if they're going to. I don't think they know what's going to happen. It's ridiculous, but whatever.
I mean, I agree.
I think it's going to slow things down a lot for people.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
I think a lot of people are going to start second guessing purchases. I mean, with a lot, everything is going up. I mean, Hasbro's increased prices, Mattel, you know, everyone. I mean, except for Valiverse, they're the only company who's actually reduced prices.
I think things were getting crazy with space for people, because I mean, I knew a lot of people. I was in before this, but I know a lot of people who got into this, even 1/6 stuff at COVID, you know, during COVID. Like, they were bored. They had, you know, they got some extra money, whatever. They weren't spending it on going out, yada, yada. They're like, oh, toys. Oh, okay. And quickly maxed out their space that they had, and I think a lot of people are now looking at it going like, I just don't have room for it, and now it's cost more money, and I probably haven't even pulled stuff out from the back of the shelf that I have now for years. So like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? I think people are starting to like kind of self-evaluate a little bit. I don't know, maybe I'm projecting, but I know I am.
I mean, I think a lot of people are feeling that too, because I mean, I've definitely canceled stuff that I've bought, like on pre-order, and I was like, I don't really want it. I don't know why I bought or PO'd this, and I don't think I really need to.
Yeah.
But then there's also things like, I got, or it's under my wife's name, the Amazon account, but she was like, hey, 2 of your figures got canceled on Amazon. I was like, what? I was so upset about it. So I was like, damn it, I wanted those.
And it probably, I'm finding more and more, it's like, I want to open the box and like, you just like, it's stupid. You just want to touch it. You just want to like open it up. And then like, sometimes when you do, you're just like, I don't need this. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't need it. I just want to open it. I just want to see it. You know what I mean? So like, I used to do reviews and stuff on my YouTube channel, but I just don't have time. And most of the reviews were stuff that I bought anyway. It wasn't like people were sending me stuff for free. I mean, I guess if I did that and it would quell the need to keep it, I would probably turn around and sell some stuff that I got in. But, since the stuff I'm buying, I've made the leap to purchasing. I feel like, well, I guess I did want it at some point, so I guess I have to keep it. But I'll tell you what, I've done the same thing. Like, so Ahsoka, I loved Rebels, right? And I was very excited about Ahsoka and the Rebels being on there. And I'll be honest, I thought that show was not great. It was not a great
I didn't think
show.
it was terrible. It was a little slow.
Yeah, don't get me started, Abby. Don't get me started.
It felt like they took a 2-hour movie and stretched it into like 8 episodes.
Yeah, and I think they anyway. I'm not gonna get started because if any of my 1/6 pack friends, Tom, I have a Watu, or Capes and Rifle are watching, they're rolling their eyes and switching off right now because like I can go off on this. But anyway, so I ordered all the Rebels, like our old Hera, and I'm like sitting there on a show, like a 1/6 show one time. I'm like, I didn't like this show. Why am I getting these figures? I have Black Series figures from the Rebels cartoon. Like, I'm good. I don't need these, so I canceled them. Like, and that's kind of like, that was kind of my push over the edge of like, do I need? I sold all my boys 1/6 figures, like the boys. I love the boys, but I don't need figures. Like I got the Mafex figures. That's good. I don't need 1/6 boys figures. Come on.
And that show's kind of lost its luster as it's progressed.
Well, that's like Game of Thrones. Like I love the books.
Yep.
But I have the books. So like, love the books. Maybe I'll keep Jon Snow, and if they come out, if Inart does a Daenerys that's worth anything, maybe I'll get that. But like, I didn't need every ancillary character. Like the Mandalorian. I love the Mandalorian, but I didn't need Queel. Queel lasted 1 season. If that, you know what I mean, half a season. I'm like, why do I need this on my shelf? I don't need this character. I don't need this character. It's crazy. Like the Mandalorian and Bo-Katan. That's all I need. And maybe IG-11 or whatever. That's it.
Yeah. A lot of times with these series, it's fun to get in and see how the world is built, and then sometimes it starts to get stale.
It does.
5-6 seasons in.
Yeah, and it's almost like I envy the people who curate their collection to the point where it's like it's got to meet some criteria. You know what I mean? And like I know there's a guy Shane 1/6 Figure Focus who I do his show every once in a while. He calls it the triple threat. It's got to be something that the movie's a great movie. It ended up being a great movie, like over the long term. He loved it, and the figure looks great. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what it is. I'm paraphrasing, but like that's a great criteria. Like I love that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'll just collect the figure because I like the movie and the figure kind of sucks. Yeah. And it's like, why do I have this? This sucks. Like I don't need to prove that I love this movie by having this figure on my shelf. I can just tell people I like the movie. It's weird. So really trying to like, I have a custom 1/6 figure for the movie Falling Down.
Ooh, Michael Douglas.
Okay, I love that movie. Now, it doesn't really hold up. It's okay. It's still a good movie, but it's it's a little dated now. Why? You know what I mean? I could just like the movie. Like I don't need the figure. It's crazy. But you get caught up in that stuff.
It seems like you're kind of like a movie collector as well. Like in sense of movie figure collector.
I have Anton from No Country for Old Men, and I have Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver, and like I like those movies, but I'm more and more I'm looking at those. I'm like, I don't need these on the shelf.
But at the same time, a custom like that's so unique. It's something that not a centerpiece, but it's something that you can show off. Be like, hey, nobody has this unless they either made it or paid for somebody to make
Talib,
it.
you're not helping here. You're not helping.
Collectors enable each other.
Yeah, I know. I do have like a Pulp Fiction set, which isn't the greatest, but I love Pulp Fiction. Like that's something like I love that movie. Like that's a triple threat, and the figures are pretty good. They're not fantastic, but they're getting good. I'm improving them as time goes on. So anyway,
There was a question from Impossible Pie. Trevor, do you have any maintenance? Do you do any maintenance on Hot Toys that have rubber parts? I have the '89 Batman with the rubber suit.
I don't know about the '89 Batman because I don't have the rubber suit yet. I have a pleather cleaner or a pleather conditioner for a couple because I have like the what do you call it? What is his name? The Rescue Captain America. You know what I mean? Like his early like World War II. Yeah, World War II suit with a leather jacket, but it's pleather. So I will spray that with the pleather. I got to do it really. I haven't done it in a while. And just rub that in because it's supposed to condition pleather. I mean, if your humidity is fine, I don't have any cracks in it yet, but although I haven't moved his arms in like a year, so who knows. But as far as like the rubber suit, I would like look on a forum like Sideshow Freaks or something like Sideshow Collectors or 16 Republic or something like that and just look that up because I'm sure somebody's already tried that. And I know there are things that people used on the '89 Batman from Mezco to try and preserve that. And it's probably the same thing. So yeah, rubber, I don't know. I don't have too many that would fall into that category. So
yeah. Initial Goose looks like is asking, do you have to go all in on a series to be a true collector of that series, or just to be able to satisfy some completionist desire that we intrinsically share as collectors?
Do you have to go all in on a series? I think it depends on the series. Like I was saying, like with the Mandalorian, I think at this point I've realized that all I need is the Mandalorian. I like the IG-11 figure. He's not around anymore. He didn't really make it. Spoiler alert. Bo-Katan, I had rehaired, so it looks really good, and I love Katie Sackhoff, so that may be all I need. But I had Casca Reeves, and I had what was the other dude's name?
I forgot his name, but I
know what I'm saying.
I know who you're talking about.
And I had the heavy gunner. I had the heavy gun, which I like. I don't need all these figures.
I have Casca Reeves.
She looks great. It's a great looking figure.
I also like Sasha Banks though.
I was about to say
Sasha Banks. Yeah, okay. Sasha Banks is great. Yeah.
And I got the Mandalorian and Grogu, and I got it from this guy right here, Art G. Thank you very much for that. I Legions
nice.
from last year.
nice.
He was my first person at Legions Con.
But I think that's about all I need. You know what I mean? Like I had the Flame Trooper.
Oh yeah, okay.
Flame Trooper. Like, what do I need the Flame Trooper? Come on, that's crazy.
And Hot Toys. I mean, if you have the basic Stormtrooper, I think you don't need any other trooper. Honestly speaking.
Yeah, I had the Scout Trooper from Return of the Jedi, and then I got the Scout Trooper from Mandalorian. I'm like, I don't need the Scout Trooper from Mandalorian. I just don't.
But one of them's Jason Sudeikis in the back.
I don't care. It doesn't have unless I can take off that helmet and see Jason Sudeikis' face. It's not happening.
So you're from New York, right?
No. Yeah. Yep. Long Island, just outside.
Long Island. So how's the collecting like in your area?
There's a good toy store. The place that I bought that Han Solo and Chewbacca from down the street. Unfortunately, they kind of like, it's, I don't know what toy stores are like everywhere, but like a toy store, right? Like this is an action figure store, right? This isn't even like a comic book store that has some action figures. This is all action figures, statues, hot toys. But they tend to like put stuff out, and like as soon as like a new wave goes up, even like Marvel Legends, it's like they know the hot ones, the rare ones, and it's $40, 50, I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that, you know what I mean? Like I'm just not. So their prices are a little crazy, unfortunately, but it's a good store. It's a really nice store. I bought some stuff from them, but other than that, I'll tell you what, go to a Target, go to a Walmart, nothing. There's nothing on the shelves there. Yeah. And being on Long Island is, people will tell you it's a series of strip malls. It's not. It's there's beautiful parts, but there's a lot of strip malls. And there's a lot of Targets, and there's a lot of Walmarts. And at one point I would drive around to 7-8 Targets and Walmarts. I never found anything, man. I don't know. There's a story in my area about a guy who's I'll say he's overweight. I've been told, who knows everybody at the stores and knows when stuff's coming out and just grabs it up and scalps it online. So you don't get anything around here. There's nothing on the shelves. Like there's nothing on the shelves. You go to the Star Wars, it's like 5 Landos and like that's it. It's nothing else.
Gotcha. So there must be a lot of collectors in your area too. I mean, it is New York after all, right?
I guess, but I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot of people. Like it's weird. Like for like Mythic Legions and stuff, I would think there would be more. There's more people in New Jersey that I know than I know on Long Island that collect Mythic Legions. Maybe that I just haven't like paid attention, but I don't know.
Actually, my buddy Sandeep, I think, is near you around.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And he's a big Mythic Legions guy too. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give me his name, man. I would love, because I want to do like a meetup or something on Long Island next year, and I'm trying to find people. So totally, yeah. Give me.
If he's still in the chat, he was in the chat earlier. If you're still, if he's listening,
very familiar. What's his because like I know people by their real name, and then I know people by their.
That's his real name.
No, but what's his Instagram name? That's the thing.
Oh, that's good. I have no idea. I don't even talk to him through Instagram. I just text him. We text each other back and forth.
Well, yeah, definitely. I would love to. I'd love to hook up with him for sure.
Yeah, I'll give you his info after the show.
Cool.
Because I know he's a huge Mythic Legions fan.
Nice, awesome.
So we generally meet up every year at Legions Con now. So.
Well, I'm thinking about doing like what Jeremy from Forestman has been doing. Like, I don't know when I can do it because like right now this is a disaster area, and sometimes I have stuff that people can't see down here. But I would love to have like a meetup at my house and like have people over and look at the collection and stuff like that. So
charge tickets or charge for the tickets.
Number parties, what I'm
hearing. Gee, you're going to Long Island? All right.
He's asking Mythic meetup in Long Island. He'll go. There you go.
Art doesn't care. He'll go.
I think he's close enough too.
Yeah, he's not too far.
So you've been more picky about what figures you are buying today to put on your shelf, and you've been now trying to sell stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what are some of your? We kind of talked a little bit about this, like you talked. I don't want to say Mythic Legions because you'll probably buy all of it. So
complete is for Mythic Legions, yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about like a different line. Mm-hmm. What's the criteria of you buying it today and putting it into your display?
So I got sucked into Operation Monster Force.
Okay.
And I'm loving those figures because like I'm not a G.I. Joe collector. Like that's another thing, like Turtles, that I watched G.I. Joe, but it was kind of like peripherally, you know what I mean? Like I really wasn't like glued to the set when G.I. Joe. My little brother was watching it and I would watch it sort of. And I, dating myself, but my cousin left us when he went off to college a bunch of the 12-inch G.I. Joes. Like we had a bunch of those things. But as far as the modern G.I. Joe, I knew them, but yeah, go ahead.
I said, to be fair, they did do some 12-inch stuff in the late 80s, early 90s.
They did. I had those. I had the Cobra Commander. I had, I actually worked at a KB Toys, and I picked those up from there. Yeah, it was cool. I don't know what happened to those. I sold them online at some point, but I'll get to that. I'll get to that.
I've highlighted it. Well, we could when we talk about photography, I'll bring this one back up.
But Monster Force has been like kind of like my, because I love the military thing, and the GI Joe figures are beautiful. I gotta say, like Hasbro has killed those things, man. They're really, really nice. Val has done nice stuff. I just can't get into like another line, and yet monsters and military. Okay, now you got my attention, and I got sucked in, right? Man. I got sucked in, and they're cool. But I'm not a completist for them. I'm just not gonna do. It's pretty close, but I'm not a completist. I have all the exclusives from the shows and stuff, but I'm not a completist. But I love them, man. They're a great line. They're very, very, very fun. What makes it in now? I don't know. Like Joy Toy, I've gotten some Joy Toy. I'm really into those. Not Warhammer. Fuck that. Not getting into Warhammer. As much as my friend Alberto wants to get me into Warhammer, he keeps sending me shit free, and I'm like, stop. It's cool, but like that is a rabbit hole. No, I'll pick up a few of their, because they're really cool. Like Joy Toy is great too. Like, but I kind of got like their Mad Maxy looking figures. I think it's not Battle of the Planets, whatever. Anyway, it's one of their lines. But I'm getting real picky and choosy about those as well, just because I have a lot of them and I haven't shot them enough. I think my criteria right now is, am I going to shoot it? And I used to go to a toy store and look at stuff on a shelf, like the toy store I was previously referencing, and go, ooh, I got an idea that I could do with that. But then a couple of times I bought that figure, and then it just sat around, and I didn't do the shot that I thought about. And so I'm like, I gotta stop. I have stuff to shoot. Like I have stuff that I've never shot, so I gotta stop. And I gotta use the stuff that I have. I love the collecting part of it, but it's also like an addiction. And, you you look at it as like, ooh, I got an idea for it. But like, you gotta chill. I don't know. I have to chill. You don't have to chill. You guys don't have to chill.
Well, this is Obby's September. September is Obby's chill month. He's not supposed to be buying so much stuff, but yet every time he gets on the air, he's got more toys to show off.
Well, he only bought 3/4 of a Wonder Woman, so that's not bad.
Oh God, I'm so upset about that right now.
Legs sold separately.
You put it together.
You didn't know you bought a model kit.
Dude, seriously, man. Oh God. So it's funny. I had a big list of questions for you.
Battle for the Stars. That's it. House Hendo knows. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't even looking at the chat for a second. I had a long list of questions for you, and we're like already way past.
Sorry.
No, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all.
When has ever one of these shows just followed your itinerary?
Never, ever.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Go ahead. Ask some of your photography questions. We haven't talked about photography, so.
We will. That was the next section over. But before I jump over to photography, I wanted to talk about displaying. We talked about displays and boxes and all that stuff, right? So you're obviously an opener. You had made a comment saying that you want to open your boxes. That's the goal. Now, do you throw away these boxes, or do you keep them like securely hidden somewhere in the house?
No, Abby, I pay for a storage unit to store empty boxes. Yeah, because when you have a couple hundred 1/6 figures, you can't listen, 112 figures, I could see it, but again, like you're talking like Mezco or even Mayfax. I mean, Mayfax is not a cheap figure.
It's not. Yeah.
I think people buy them without the box and pay. Again, it's stupid. This is what I'm going through right now in my head. I'm like, I'm self analyzing myself. You know what I mean? Like, I should just lay down on a couch and just talk to myself. But you don't need to keep those boxes. The 1/6 stuff is tough because like if you do sell it, which I eventually will. I don't. People.
It goes for a lot more with the box.
Say what you want, but like people will go, well, I will never sell this figure. Well, okay. Yeah. Maybe you won't because you won't be here, but like there may come a day. I mean, I'm talking about people who are in their 30s. And I'm like, dude, you don't know what's coming along. Okay, because like I've been there, and like shit changes, and you might want to sell them, or you might have to sell them, or you might, whatever. Hot toys, like it's tough just to ship them. You know what I mean? If you don't have a box. So like I keep and yes, I mean, I know some people who are like, upset if it doesn't come with the original shipper box, the cardboard thing that comes on the outside. Like,
complete.
Who cares? Who cares?
I actually have met people like that too. So
I sold all my Transformers, my Hasbro Transformers, still kept all the boxes. I saved so much money in packing material because that box is almost like packing material.
Well, I sell stuff on eBay, and like I will like sometimes ask people if it's a used figure. Like, do you want the box? Because like it's going to be a whole lot cheaper if I ship this without the box, because the box takes up a lot of space. But having said that, to answer your question finally, I keep a lot of the Mythic Legions boxes.
You said the Mythic Legions ones? Okay.
Mythic Legions, I keep all the Hot Toys boxes.
Yeah.
I think all the Mafex boxes. I keep Mezco boxes.
Okay.
I throw out anything Marvel Legends, Black Series. I have a hard time ripping open the vintage collection sometimes, so I still have those in box, on card, whatever you want to call it. Joy Toy, I generally keep those too. I keep a lot of boxes, man. I've been told, like, with Mythic Legions, like even especially like newer ones, like where they're abundant, you know what I mean? Whereas the older ones are there's a little fewer of them, to just throw them out. And I probably should, but I don't. I just don't.
Oh, I get it. When I was doing Mythic Legions, I was tossing those boxes.
Yeah.
I was for a while I was stacking up, but when it hit my ceiling, there's a problem.
Yeah, I have an 8-foot stack of boxes right here next to me that I haven't got a bin yet to put these boxes in.
Yeah. If you don't, it's stupid, man. It really is stupid, because I mean, honestly, if you think about it, if you think about the fact that I'm paying for, and I think about this, so you have to think about it now too. I'm paying for a storage unit every month. How much more, if you extrapolate that over a year or 2 years, how much money is that costing me that I would actually recoup from keeping the boxes?
No, you need to think how many toys could I buy with that money?
Exactly.
Well, that, but seriously, like I'm hanging on to boxes. Like, what is that? Like, let's say it's a Mythic Legions box. Like, what is that going to add? Like $3 to the figure, $4 if somebody really wants it, like in a box with the original cards and stuff like that. And I've paid how many hundreds of dollars a month, for a storage unit to store this box.
But that's the thing. Like, it's insane.
Stupid. It's stupid. It's really.
There's a lot of collectors who have storage units for their collections that they don't want to keep at the house, and I refuse to buy a storage unit.
No, you're a smart man. I mean, when it came to the Wonder Woman, not so much, but like,
oh God. I know, man.
You might need to get a storage unit and like make it your second collection house.
No,
I told my wife all in it.
I told my wife my dream
battery operated lights and stuff.
My dream is to buy my neighbor's house and then just move it'll be a toy house next door.
You guys live here. I'm going to be over here.
Yeah, no, I'll just come back.
Well, somebody I used to play Destiny with, he had a friend that had a duplex, and one house was his normal house, and the other part of the duplex was his collection house.
That's amazing.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
So, like, I threw away Mezco boxes. It hurt my soul when I did that. But it was a necessary evil. I had to do it because I was running out of space until I made more space in the house. But there was a problem.
Well, it's kind of why I'm getting rid of like a lot of stuff that I just don't care for. Like I and this is no disrespect to Agent Gomez or Mezco. I love Mezco products. They're good, but I got a lot of the Gomez stuff, and I was just like, I don't know what to do with this stuff. Like, it wasn't inspiring me photography wise. Again, comes back to photography for me.
Yeah.
Looked cool on the shelf, but like I wasn't doing anything with it, and I didn't really care about it. So I've sold a lot of the Gomez stuff. Hopefully moving through a lot of that that stuff.
I actually got rid of a lot of my Rumble Society, at least the Gomez.
Yeah, Rumble Society.
Yeah, most of the people wanted Gomez, so I got rid of most of those. I still have my Doc Knox, which I still need to get rid of.
I like the Doc Knox too. Like that's the thing I'm hanging on to.
Yeah,
I really
see,
like
I'm
Doc
keeping the new one that came out.
I got that one. The black one?
With no, I didn't get the shadow one. I have the original release that came on the.
Yeah, no, it's the original one is great, and the new one, the bigger, bulkier one is cool. But yeah, like all the Kriegs and all that shit. That's gotta go.
Like the original one, they were skinnier. So the black suit and the red suit, I have I think 3. Not each, but I
like
the
skinny one. I thought the skinny one was cool, man.
Great really articulation on them, but like I have 2 loose ones in black and red. Then I have brand new in box. I don't need the box.
No. Brand new. Yeah, get rid of that brand new in box. Yeah.
So just like it's time to get like I used to have 7 of the Gig from Hell boxes, like pink skulls.
Wow. Yeah, 7. Yeah. Dude, what the hell? Come on. I bought 2 of those, and I have the original pink skulls, and I think I packed those up
in the tin can, right? Yeah.
I don't know if I sold those or not. If I didn't,
I go for a pretty penny. That's for sure.
Yeah. But I think the new ones were really good, so people were a little less like inclined to pay a lot of money for the new ones or for the old ones. But yeah, I bought a couple of those, and it was hard to sell the second one. Like it sat on eBay for a while, I think, or even in the Mezco group. Maybe I sold it to the Mezco group. I don't know, but it sat there for a while.
The reason I had 7 of them is people were selling them to me for like $120.
Oh,
which was like, and it was like a $200 set.
Yeah, if you can part them out, like again, parting out things is like. If you know, it's like your business though at that point. Like, you know what I mean? It's a pain in the ass to wrap things up and ship it out, but you can make $300 on a $120 set or whatever because you're parting it out. But anyway,
that's also very true. But it's also like more time consuming and
totally. It's not worth the time. It's not.
I don't have the patience. I have an issue with like my patience is really low when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like no. I'm not. Time is worth more money to me than anything.
Yeah, time is money. Time is money.
Yeah. Before I bring up the giveaway that we're going to do tonight,
giveaway.
Impossible Pie Productions is asking Trevor, do you collect Mondo figures?
I do not, and they are very cool. Like that is another thing that I kept myself because I am not. Again, I was a Thundar the Barbarian guy, not a He-Man guy. Again, I was like at that age where it was like, you know, when Skeletor was like, meh, I was like, this is kind of goofy. But Thundar was pretty cool. Thundar was pretty badass. So I wasn't a MOTU collector. Now I like those new Mondo. Okay, those new Mondo MOTU figures are going to be hard. That's going to be hard to resist. I saw those at SDCC. Oh my god, they look so good. So good.
They do
but
look
as far as the 1/6 stuff, no. I love them. They look incredible, but like no.
Agent Gomez doesn't like them though. Just throwing that out there.
Oh no?
He had nothing nice to say about Mondo.
He was shitting on Mondo the whole time. It was so
whoa!
It was like Super 7 got all the shit, and then Mondo is like right below Super 7.
Well, Super 7. I mean, Super 7 invites it, but I shouldn't say that. I like Super 7 sometimes. I got to tell you though, everything I've gotten I got the worst figures because I thought they looked really cool. From Super 7, it's just there.
Super 7 teased another Silverhawk thing, so they're not done with that.
Well, I'm not. See it. My friend Curtis is into Silverhawks, and I keep saying Silverhawks wasn't even a thing. It's like the
a season.
It's like the what was that? Oh God, Jesus, this is gone from my mind. The comedian Sinbad, the Sinbad. It's like the Mandela effect. The Silverhawks never
he was Kazam, but no.
Yeah, Silverhawks never existed. I never saw Silverhawks. I had no knowledge of Silverhawks. I don't know what Silverhawks are, but yes, Silverhawks is like he was pissed. He's been pissed at Super 7 for that for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they wouldn't have slapped Ace with a C and D, he probably could have had a good Silverhawk line.
Well, yeah. I mean, Ace kind of flaunts it though. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me move my one-legged Wonder Woman over here and show off where
How's she
we're
doing
gonna.
an ass kicking contest, Abby?
Oh, what?
I said, how does she do in an ass kicking contest?
She has to sit in the chair. We're gonna give away a Savage Crucible,
Nice. Nice.
Shield of Dezera.
can I enter this?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I think I have that. Oh no, you know what? I didn't get that. It was it.
That's it was one of the exclusives, I believe.
Yeah, it was at RetroCon, and I asked the
Yeah.
people if they wanted it. Like, and I didn't pick up one for myself. I forgot to.
But we're gonna give this away tonight, and this is courtesy of Savage Crucible, and I'm gonna play the video for them, or of them, for the Creator Crown Awards at Titans Toys Expo. Check this out.
Titan Toy Expo.
Join us in Nashville, Tennessee for the Creators Crown Awards. Over $5,000 in cash prizes. Different categories for submission including Best Diorama, Best Original 3D Sculpt, Best Custom Action Figure, and Best Action Figure Photography. Bring your submissions to this year's Titan Toy Expo, October 25th and 26th. Learn more about the event at CreatorsCrownAwards.com.
So go check out their website. I think they finally put the rules out. I think yesterday or today. So go check out the website, and thank you, Savage Crucible, for the giveaway. So hashtag Savage, and Trevor, you could definitely enter this.
No, it's fine. I'm not gonna.
I allow the VIPs to enter.
that's
It's not Tyler. He's not allowed.
I'm good.
I'm not going to enter. I don't.
Again, like I don't need. I have Savage Crucible figures that I haven't even opened yet. So come on.
Yes.
I feel like this would be the one I win. Something that I don't really collect and have a place in my
Right.
collection.
That's
That's-
generally what I win. Yeah, I win.
I want to
some,
try to
like-
pass the karma on.
So hashtag
all-
Savage.
And we all know Stu wins every giveaway here lately, anyways. So
Sue has been pretty lucky.
yeah,
That's
There
true.
are certain people in every group of there's in our like Mythic Legions group. There's the McCoys and the Gonzalez's that will just win everything. They just win everything. It's like a husband and wife, and they win everything.
That's true. And that does happen.
It does, and I can't figure out why. I've changed my username to like McCoy, and it doesn't help.
Initial goose, the capitalization does not matter.
I don't even think the hashtag matters.
Yeah, I don't think the hashtag even matters, to be honest with you.
No?
You can type it in, yeah. You can just type
Oh,
in
really?
Savage. It should take.
Oh, I thought the hashtag did matter. Interesting.
I mean, I'm going to type Savage. If I win, no one gets anything. I'm just kidding. I'll just use off. So, yes, it went up. It did go up. So, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, interesting.
But I'm going to remove this off the screen. We're still
I
collecting.
just like making people type hashtag. That's all.
Hashtag Stu wins.
I'm going to remove that, and we're going to shift over to photography.
Yeah, baby.
So before we already know you work with companies, and before I jump into so what got you into photography, like in general?
So going back to that Han Solo and Chewbacca, I took some pictures on my desk for a forum that was just like, back when forums were a thing. It still is kind of a thing. The Sideshow Freaks forum is still pretty active.
Interesting. Okay.
And it, who knows, people start jumping off Facebook, that stuff might come back on Discord or something. But yeah, you'd take pictures of your figures. You got them. You're like, hey, here's a shot. And then I do design for a living, so like Photoshop, I know inside and out. I'm like, oh, you know what I could do? I could take this picture, and I could superimpose it on top of a picture of the Millennium Falcon in the background. So I started doing that, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. Like, I like this. I bet I could do some things with some lighting and stuff, which I'd done a little photography. I wasn't really a photographer, but being in design, I've had to do some things for photography. So I bought some cheap ass LED lights and set some stuff up. And I don't recommend it, but if you go way back in my profile, you can see some of those pictures. I don't know. It hooked me, man. I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool. So then I started using my Instagram account, which I use for, vacation photos and pictures of my dog. And I posted a couple of toy photos, and then suddenly I got inundated by toy photos. I didn't even know it was out there. And then I found out about like Sergeant Bananas, like Johnny, had an article in some newspaper or something somewhere, and I'm like, wow, this is a thing. I didn't even know this is a thing. I thought I half thought I invented it, and then I found out there was at least hundreds of people at the time doing it. And this is back 2014, 2015. So it was early on, but I once I got into Instagram, I just missed the whole algorithm boost that it was so easy to get hundreds of thousands of followers. So I just missed that. But that was it, man. I was hooked, man. I started seeing people doing some incredible stuff, and I'm like, I think I can do this. And yeah, that was it. I started investing in some equipment and getting a better camera, getting better lights, and yeah,
what do you use today now? I guess camera equipment wise.
My Nikon is a Z7, and it's a fully digital mirrorless camera. And I use a 24 to 70 variable lens, which is incredible. Sometimes I use a 50 millimeter macro, but rarely. I have a whole setup with a 60. I'm actually upgrading my TV monitor for backgrounds to a 4K. Probably I want to go 65 inch. Yeah, that takes up a lot of the collection room too. That's the reason I don't have more room. So my whole setup here, my table and everything. Yeah, and lots of different lights. There's some investment in it. You don't have to spend that kind of money to do it. Obviously, there's people doing it with their camera or their phone camera and a few cheap lights. And on my YouTube channel, I'll tell people you don't need this much. You don't need all this stuff to do this. You can do it in a cheap way. So
that's very true.
It's a fun way to make your collection kind of come to life. I know a lot of people are using AI now. That's fine. Whatever.
What's your real feelings behind AI?
Here's the thing. I think it has its uses. Even from an art perspective, I'm kind of a realist. You're not putting the genie back in the bottle, man. It's not going away. You know what I mean? It's here.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks that it's going to take people's jobs, including in the art. Recently there was a show. What show was it that they kicked out the AI artist who was selling just AI art that he was doing? He represented himself.
It was
Dragon Con. He represented either they represented themselves as doing actual art and they found out that it was AI art, or they just find I don't know. Didn't watch the whole. I didn't catch the whole news, but I don't love when people put up stuff in. I'm in a couple of fantasy art groups, and there's lately it's been a couple of them that just aren't monitored, and people will just put up AI shit, and it's I'm an AI artist, and I'm well, are you an artist?
Or you type details really well.
There's some knowledge. Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's some knowledge that you need to have to type a good prompt to get a good picture.
Yeah.
But you didn't do anything there. You know what I mean? You didn't paint anything. You didn't draw anything. You didn't really create anything. You just put a scene in. It's difficult, man. We're in a weird place in the world right now with this stuff. But it's not that I haven't used AI within Photoshop. Because Photoshop has AI now that you can remove stands and things like that, or change a little section of of an image.
Yep.
It's a tool.
It helps you. But it's still your image that you're editing.
I don't
Until
like
something
that.
you
I don't like that they're using other people's images. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the problem. But it has to learn from something. And honestly, like if you think about it, this is a very deep conversation. But if you think about it, like artists, like I'm gonna say, like Vermeer. Okay, I'm getting a little art history here, but like when they learned, they were told to copy, things like the old masters, you know what I mean? Like Michelangelo and stuff. Like they were told to literally copy this painting and learn the technique that this master of painting has done. So you're learning from other people. Like there's nothing completely and totally original except how you put together things from all over the place, into an original form. You're borrowing. Picasso said, "Great artists or good artists borrow, great artists steal." So, like, how can you say that AI isn't like doing what like a human artist would do anyway? It's very hard, man. It's very difficult thing to.
I mean,
too deep for this conversation.
I agree that AI is not going anywhere. If anything, it's going to get used more.
Anywhere. I don't like the AI animations only because I really love stop motion animation and I love the art of stop motion animation, and I don't love people taking their figure and making it. But how can you stop that? Like, how cool is it to like take your picture of a figure and then on a horse or something and have the horse galloping across the. I mean, it's cool. Like, how can hell, man, it's cool.
I agree. Impossible Pie is asking Trevor, do you prefer real camera over a camera on a smartphone?
I do, yeah. I can't. Smartphone is like, there's a lot of smartphones have great cameras now, but you have to get like a third-party camera app in order to control all the different controls of it, and I just think it's very kludgy. Whereas if you got a good camera, actually get a decent camera and get a great lens.
Yeah, the lens is the most important. Lens and lights.
Yep.
Now, speaking of lights, and just generally in effects, do you use practical effects like smoke, dust, water, or most digital effects on your shots?
Nope. So I joined ACBA. I don't know. I don't know how many years ago. It wasn't too long after I started this because it was a big group on Facebook, and their whole thing was, I'm an admin there now, and their whole thing was like anti-Photoshop. Everybody's like, "Did you Photoshop this?" And I'm like, guys, you got to stop saying, "Did you Photoshop?" Photoshop is a tool. Photoshop is a tool like the dark room. Like you would go into a dark room and you could burn and dodge photos. Like you couldn't say like, "Hey, you shouldn't be able to burn and dodge photos to make it look better." Like that's a tool. Like Photoshop is good. If you don't want to erase stands and things like that, that's cool. Like ACBA is like cubism or something in art. It's like it's its own form. You know what I mean? But I told them like you got to stop saying Photoshop is bad, because you can just enhance a photo in Photoshop without taking out stands if that's your whole thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I learned from that, and I kind of like the idea of practical effects. So most of my stuff is practical effects. I do edit in Photoshop. I do enhance things in Photoshop, but I don't generally. I'll take out stands for sure. Like it's just too hard to try to hide a stand when I'm doing like I got to do quick work. You know what I mean for the horsemen and stuff like that. If I got a flying character, I can't take time to like find a rock that's going to hide the wire. No, I'm going to take the stand out. Like it's stupid. Yeah. So yeah.
No, I was gonna say Sneaky Figures got banned from ACBA, and he has no idea why. So if you're an administrator, can you bring him back on? Yeah,
Sneaky Figures, hit me up on, like, tell me what your post was. I mean, unless it was like something, that violated the.
He does good
rules.
shots.
I don't know if I know Sneaky Figures. Maybe I do.
Check him on Instagram. He does really good shots.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, hit me up, man. I'll see what I can find out.
So he's saying no clue. I followed all the rules.
I don't know. Who knows, man? I mean, there's a lot of people there. Maybe somebody had a bad day. I don't know. I don't know.
That's true. So I mean, feelings do get in the way sometimes.
I mean, it depends on what you posted. It depends on if you like, like if you're gonna get like hot with the admins and stuff like that, expect to be kicked. But I'm not saying you did that. I don't know what your deal was, but yeah.
Sounds like him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding, Sneaky. He's actually very like mild mannered. I like it.
All right.
Sir Dork does great photo. Yeah, Sir Dork does amazing shots. Yeah. Also another great photographer. I'm gonna bring this back up on the stage, just because I need to share something else now, and this is taking. So this
people,
is
this is a free figure. There's like 43 people in here, and only 24 people have entered. What's going on?
If they don't want it, that's their choice.
That's crazy. Why would you not want a free figure?
I mean, this is a great figure. So here, I could do this right here.
This is an exclusive figure.
Yep, it's an exclusive. It has some awesome accessories. There's a card in here too, because Savage.
You can totally scalp this.
I'm not going to, but
no.
Actually, some giveaways have been put on eBay. I've seen it.
Oh,
I give
autographed giveaways.
Yes, autographed giveaways. So I have a lot of Action Force. I get Bobby to sign for me that I give away on the channel.
Nice.
And I've seen one show up on eBay the other day.
That's hilarious.
Oh, I just took it down completely, didn't I? Oops, wrong button. Sorry, guys. Hashtag Savage. I'm going to pull it in 1 minute. So this is your last chance until the next one.
Hey, what's up, Joe? Joe's here. Alberto, what's going on, Alberto?
There you go. Thanks for watching,
now,
guys.
Did you have an idea who might be selling that? Did you look to see where they were from?
I know who it is. Their eBay name gave it off. But at the same time, it's like they didn't charge like an arm and a leg. It was $50. It was like $5 over retail. I mean, and there's a Bobby Vala signature on it. So,
yep.
And plus, honestly, it's their figure after they won it.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, you can still bust their balls, is what I'm saying.
Wait for it. I mean, if this person shows up on members only, we will. We will definitely do that. Can I take my entry back if the Pink Vanguard is still going to be a giveaway? The Pink Vanguard is still going to be given away, but at 2,500 subs. It's not happening tonight.
Create 1,000 burner accounts and start subscribing.
We plan on doing a giveaway party part 2. That's going to happen in the future. I'm just trying to figure out all the dates. But it'll be a fun show. I'm looking forward to it. But for all the new people watching, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,500 before the end of the year. That's the goal. All right, it's been a minute, right?
Feels like it.
Just getting close.
Trevor, are you sure you don't want to jump on this?
I'm good.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull it. Good luck, Stu.
It's going to be Bobby. Again.
It's not going to be. I never win.
I don't understand people not entering a free contest. It just doesn't make any sense.
Alberto,
hey!
Congratulations,
right?
Alberto.
That's a new name.
Yep,
he's a great photographer. Like we so I'm on a channel called Maz's Toy Box. Every Tuesday we do a toy photography talk, and Alberto is always submitting shots there. It's a great place to, if you're into toy photography, it's a great place to come and submit your stuff. You're going to be open to criticism, but if you want to learn, it's a great place to learn. So and awesome. Alberto's up there all the time, so I can't wait to see this figure. Alberto,
hit me up on Instagram, Figure Fight Club, and then hit that subscribe button, and just send me your details too, please.
Oh, you mean address?
Address,
rigged,
license, date of birth, credit card numbers, all that good stuff. All right, let me remove that. I'm going to share a new screen because we're talking about photography, and I have some photography that I stole from your Instagram.
Oh, okay.
AI and now stealing. Shame.
Right?
I mean, AI is the way of the future. But we have photography here, and
You cropped it though. Damn it!
Stolen and destroyed it.
This is how it was on Instagram.
No. It's
No?
No. That's right.
I'm pretty sure it was. I was trying to crop it.
No, it's a lot wider. It's a lot wider than that. It's
That's
okay.
how-
Go ahead.
It's a lot wider than that. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Bring
Trevor's
it
never coming back again. Thanks, Abby.
He'll come back.
up. I'll bring it up. Go ahead.
But I still have other. I don't want to go through. I just want to show off your photography while we're talking about your photography. We talked about practical effects and things like that. So here, obviously, you're using Photoshop. Did you freeze on me?
Oh, I might be losing you. Hang on a second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I said we talked about practical effects, and then the use of you said you use Photoshop. Did you still lose me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's me. I'm sure.
I think you're getting choppy on me too. I can see you getting choppy.
Okay, hang on a
little
second.
bit.
Let me close some stuff.
That
It's
Trevor.
weird.
his
My neighborhood
photography-
gets weird. My neighborhood could get. Hang on. Closing some things. All right, better.
I think so. I mean, I've always heard you the entire time. The question is, can you
All
hear
right.
me?
You're a little
No,
choppy.
maybe.
Why is it happening all of a sudden?
Oh.
What's going on? Damn it.
Yeah, Abby, I found the picture. You did crop out a lot of it.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right, Talib, you show it. Bring it up.
All right, fine. All right, Talib, you go ahead and show it.
It's... So, what was your question again as far as Photoshop?
Oh no,
goes?
yeah, I was going to talk about the photo. That did you use
Mhm.
Photoshop on that photo?
I
I'll
did.
stop sharing mine.
That's not it.
But that wasn't the original photo that I.
Oh, that was the first one I found with it.
That was.
Oh
the,
no.
No, there's the photo
Yeah,
there.
keep going. Keep going backwards in the Instagram. Nope. Anyway, yeah, there's some Photoshop in this shot. Obviously with the lasers and things like that. Keep going. Getting close. Things getting
Did you memorize where all your photos are?
I kind of like have an idea based by like wave of figures,
okay.
like when
Figures,
things came
yeah.
out. Yeah, I think it's just before this.
There it is.
There it is, right there. There you go. Boom. See, that's a big shot. There's a lot going on there.
I don't think that's the one I cropped out. That's not the one I took a screenshot of, though.
Oh,
That
I
is a
don't know.
big crop. Yeah, that is a huge
Yeah.
crop. And
Yeah.
no, that was not the one I definitely took it because
Oh,
I would have done it. Because if you see my photo that I shared, it was already cropped. There's a black line on top.
yeah, I don't
so
know what,
I took
don't
it
know
from
what that
somewhere
is.
else.
I don't know.
And
Not sure.
some of it might have been from the Four Horsemen website too. So
Oh, maybe. So anyway, yeah, there's some Photoshop obviously in here when in the lasers and things like that. And I enhance things, like color wise. There's some dodge and burn in here, but for the most part, aside from the lasers, everything you see is pretty much in camera. Lighting wise, it's all in camera. It took a long time to light this thing. It was a big shot. Yeah.
all right, yeah.
I like how you have the watermark just like nonchalant, like up here in this top right corner.
Oh yeah. You know what? Like, I don't even know if the watermark is necessary at this point anymore. Like at the time when I first started out, it was like, well, I'm going to keep this from people stealing it. I don't, who's doing that anymore right now, honestly. But whatever.
AI.
If I sell a print, I'd take the watermark off. It doesn't have the print on it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And in my calendar and things like that, it doesn't have the print or it doesn't have the watermark on it. It's basically for the internet, so that nobody like just posts it as their own.
Talib, if you don't mind just scrolling at random shots and just like bringing them up, I do want to ask some more questions on photography. Now,
Oh, that was the one you cropped. Okay, there you go. This was These were detailed shots of the shot.
There you go.
I
See,
forgot I did that. All right. You're forgiven.
I just there was just so many great photos, and I was being selective.
Right.
I mean, I could bring it back up now. If
So
you
there's
want.
that helmet. So that's that Darth Vader helmet right there. If you see that.
Oh,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that is a. So
Oh.
the first thing I did was I took that. It's just the helmet, and I had to build the rest of the torso out of a bunch of parts. I think if you scroll forward, you'll see some of the making. Oh no, that's a different post. Sorry, never mind. But that's that Macquarie helmet.
That's that helmet. Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, if there's ever a fire at your house, that's the first thing you're
That's
grabbing.
the thing that I'm grabbing. Yeah. Absolutely. My dog, and then that.
But I feel like your dog could just run out.
I could probably fit him in the helmet. So.
I was gonna tell him if you want me to reshare because I selected random shots.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'll stop sharing.
Before I was so rudely judged by our VIP over here. Saying, I'm cropping.
I don't
shots.
like crops. But I crop my own photo, so I can't.
Yeah.
Complain.
No, I get what you're saying.
Oh,
So this is one of the newer releases that's coming out.
Yeah.
Monday, right? Monday.
Yep. Well, next Friday it'll be available for sale.
Oh, so then Friday. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
So next Friday, I think you. Oh, wait a minute. Is it next Monday? Wait a minute. Maybe I have that wrong. I could have that wrong.
I thought it was Monday.
No, you're right. It's Monday. It goes up.
Okay.
And you can order this the 2-pack that's in stock right now, and then the Friday after that you can order it for a pre-order. It'll come out a little bit later.
So Sandeep, who I was talking about earlier,
Hey,
who's
Sandeep.
from your area, he's asking, "What's your favorite Legions figure to shoot?"
I don't know. I like the zombies. I like the skeletons. I'm big in the skellies. They're cool. I don't know. I like them all. I mean, it's hard to say. Like the skellies are cool. Yeah.
Okay. And then just kind of going over here.
Yeah.
This is another great one. And now these props that you're using, these are all actual diorama pieces.
Yeah. So that's from Josh Green, Sage JDG on Instagram. I buy a lot of stuff from him. He does these little like vignette, I call them, like dioramas. Like they're not full blown. Like this is a full bridge. It's got a little corner that turns, and there's a stairs that comes down that left side.
Okay.
But he just does great like stonework and stuff like that. I love his stuff. Like he'll put something up for sale. Sometimes he'll contact me, but usually it's just like, he's like, "Hey, who wants this?" And I'm like, "Yes, I want it." But yeah, it's a great piece. And this Urzog is killer. Really, really cool figure.
No, so I know Sandeep, I was chatting with him earlier today, and he actually asked me to ask you this question about how do you feel that Four Horsemen is now giving expression faces.
I love it. I've been asking for this forever. Like I keep telling them, like I bring it up every time I go to the studio and I see Eric. I'm like, I just want heads of figures that exist already. You know what I mean? Like characters, like main characters.
Yeah.
With screaming, yelling, attack type faces. That's what I want. Like I want that. So this is
action,
great.
right? It's an action shot because again,
yeah. I mean, for photography, you want that expression on there. A stoic expression can work. It's fine, but if you have somebody like screaming, a character that's got their mouth wide open, I mean, that makes for such a great photograph. Really
I mean,
good.
this works, right? Like, didn't Indian come with the... Yeah.
That guy. I love those guys, man. That was a fantastic set.
Let's go to the next image. Now, this is just insane.
This is a figure that. I haven't shot 1/6 in a while, and kind of shows here. But like this figure, like I thought this was something I was gonna. This is an expanded universe, story, Dark Forces, or I think it's Dark Forces. I had the comic book, came out from Dark Horse. I bought the figure just because it was rooted hair, And I fully expected to like look at it and go, I'm putting this up on eBay, but I really like it. It's really good. It's a good Luke sculpt. The hair is good. So yeah, I'm kind of loving it. Yeah, so
it's also a great shot. So
Thanks.
lighting. Let's talk about lighting as well now.
Mm-hmm.
So what lights do you use?
So the lightsaber does light up, and it actually gives off a pretty decent amount of light, but it's not really green. So there's a little it's called Newer. They spell it Neewer, which is we would pronounce Newer, but I guess they pronounce it Newer, whatever. They're little LED lights that you can control from your phone, the brightness, the color, RGB. So I dialed in this green. It's on his left, and then there's a little light, another light coming up from the bottom that's a red. It's pretty simple lighting. Yeah, pretty simple lighting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is an amazing shot.
Thanks.
Now this is that figure obscura, Jersey Devil.
Yep.
Is what's crazy about these, like, how like with things there's like this uncanny valley with how it looks, but like it's kind of similar but different with these photos. Like it almost looks like, I don't know, like I could touch it, and it's not like an action figure touch it, but I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but it's just.
What do you want to touch, Talib?
Frank and Beans.
Well, that's cool. I appreciate that. Like, yeah, I mean, it's trying to bring some realism to these things, and yeah, I mean, there's depth here. Depth helps with that probably.
Yeah.
I'll tell people who are starting out, like, you want to have, some people will take an image or take a figure and put it in front of a digital background, and there's nothing else in between that figure and the background, and there's nothing in the foreground of the. You want to have a foreground, a middle ground, and a background. Generally, your figure is in the middle ground, and just something to kind of give it depth. So you've got these skulls here, and you've got the mountain in the background, and then the background of this is actually a screen with some lightning imagery on there.
Yeah. Okay. And 1 second, I blocked my questions just now. What about like fog and like you do use like a fog machine to kind of give it that little pressure?
Oh, yeah. So I have a smoke. It's called a Smoke Ninja. And I used to use like just a regular. You can use a regular fog machine from like a, Halloween store or whatever, or Amazon. And I used that for a while. I hooked up a hose to it and used that. And recently I got the Smoke Ninja, and it's incredible. So it's just a handheld thing that you can just like put smoke into with the liquid into the scene, which is it's a total game changer. It's really good.
Now, does it make the? I think was it H. Gomez who said he stopped using like smoke machines or fog machines just because it was making the oil spread out everywhere and made everything sticky.
It will leave a film on like surfaces.
Yeah.
So with the figures, I've used it on 1/6 figures, and I haven't found any issue with with any kind of. Yeah, I mean it can, but I guess it depends on how much you use it. I don't like the compressed air. It's called like
the little. I know what you're talking about. I think I've seen those.
Yeah.
Like the little duster ones, right?
Yeah, I don't like that because it does leave a film on things.
Okay.
This to me, like if it's a plastic figure, you can wash it off. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I would worry more about like a Hot Toy or a Mezco.
What about dry ice? I mean, I guess you don't.
Dry ice you can use. It's a pain in the ass. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta, like it'll burn you if you touch it. And you gotta but it works. It's good.
You get to store it, I guess, in a very special manner. I brought this up because I know I'm friends with the guy who made the toy line.
Oh yeah,
Jumia. He's a good dude.
Jimmy's a great dude.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to getting these figures. To be honest with you,
I can't wait for this line. It's really cool. These figures are really, really nice. Like they're really well designed. They move really well. And yeah, I think it's just a unique area. You know what I mean? I think this is going to do well for him. You know, in America, I think enough people will be interested in the characters. You know, like kind of like Sun Wukong or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think throughout the world, I think these are going to be incredible, man. I think there's a lot of people, you know, in India that are gonna get into this. You know, maybe into figures because of this. It's really cool.
Yeah. And you know, this guy Hanuman right here has actually inspired Sun Wukong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Did you say you have to go step away for a second?
Yeah, just give me 1 minute. You guys
No problem.
through.
Yeah. Okay. We'll still look at your photos. There's another one from Sumia, his toy line that's coming out. And again, great photo. Talib, what do you think about this photo?
It's just like it makes me kind of jealous, like, because I just don't have the eye to do this. Like,
Yeah.
Even like when I'm like making a review video and I want to do like posing, I always like Google like people's poses just to kind of get an idea, because I always get stuck in doing the same poses.
Yeah, it's an art form, man. A lot of this is you have to be very creative, and you got to like kind of think outside the box to be a little different too. And you're right, like posing, it can get hard. It definitely can. I do want to talk about some of the. I think that is Warhammer, right?
Yep.
Is it? I don't know what it is. Is that a McFarlane?
It might be Joy Toy. Trevor mentioned earlier he did stuff with Joy Toy, but he didn't. But he said no Warhammer. But maybe that's for collecting purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Sneaky figures. I never even thought about that. Looking up comic panels.
That's actually a good idea too.
That's what I did with my symbiote suit Spider-Man. I did the Secret Wars cover the other day.
House Hendo saying, with how well the Wukong has been received in many forms lately, I hope the Hindu mythos blows up. So many beautiful designs and stories in that pantheon. Dude, I 100% agree, man. I'm glad Sumya Das is making this Indian like mythos toy line. And I did the all in. I backed the entire Kickstarter because I mean, again, it's exciting. Like, I grew up on these like fairy tales and folklore and stuff like that, and like, you know, this hits home. It reminds me of my childhood.
I think it was TFC Toys took one of their Transformers and did a convention exclusive and did like the Wukong type.
The Wukong.
Yeah, I think it was called like Monkey King or something like that.
Okay. You know, it's funny because 5K just actually shipped out the new Monkey King for me today. I just got shipping notice today for that cool Monkey King. I've been waiting like a year and a half for, but it's finally on the way now. At this point, I have like 12 different like Sun Wukong figures in general, so it's like so many.
Now you're gonna get that stuff in September on your break of toy collecting, or?
Yes, it's coming in. I think it'll be here by like next week.
Yeah, comics are a great inspiration for this stuff for sure.
Yeah, 100%. So I did have a question.
This is Joy's way. That's go ahead. Mm-hmm.
I did have a question. So, you know, taking photos of other cultures like Figure Obscura and even Sumya's pictures, and then like the Ganesh you did for Figure Obscura and the Egyptian ones. Yeah. How do you like? I guess how does that make you feel when it comes to like taking photos of different cultures? How much research do you do? Do you look at all that stuff?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, Sumi's comic books were a great inspiration for this stuff, like because he's got actual reference material for it. But I did look up, you know, Hanuman and the whole pantheon here to kind of get some ideas about the figures. But I mean, they kind of inspired themselves too. Like, his comic book was kind of good for that, but like when it comes to like the Figura Obscura, there are some times that I have to look up you know, reference material for some of this stuff, you know, like Egyptian gods and you know, because you don't want to represent it wrong, you know. I mean, Egyptian gods are generally not worshipped anymore, but you know, a lot of the Indian deities are, and like, you don't want to be disrespectful or get the wrong thing, holding something wrong. I mean, Eric puts a lot of thought into these. Eric Treadaway puts a lot of thought into the props and stuff that he puts with these things. So, sometimes I have to ask what it is because like I'm looking at pictures and I'm like, I don't see this object in there. And, for the most part, like it is like, with the peach with Sun Wukong, it's part of the lore. So, I definitely do research though for just about even stuff I know, like Mask of the Red Death. I read that story. I knew that story. I obviously A Christmas Carol, I know that pretty well, but you just want to look up reference and just kind of get some ideas and stuff. So it's cool though. I love actually learning new stuff through the figures. It's really wild. This is great. I really loved the comic book. Was really compelling.
Oh, really? Okay.
It was really good. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to receiving it. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, just in general, like the Indian deities. Like, obviously, I know a lot of Indians because I'm Indian, and I think my wife had some friends visiting from Maryland, and one of them was Indian, and she was showing them the house, and they they went in my toy room, and one of the Indians noticed the Ganesha, the figure of Pure Ganesha, and she was like, "I want that." I was like, well, there was 3 of them in there. You could have taken one.
Obby's probably had a dozen of them. And
I was like, there was
3
3
left with a souvenir.
Now, this is Warhammer.
This is Warhammer. Yeah, I know. So this is my friend Alberto, who's an incredible photographer. Noir Kaiser Effects, if you don't follow him. Not this Alberto. He's
not
too,
that
but,
one.
No. Noir Kaiser Effects. Alberto Hernandez, and he keeps sending me Warhammer figures because he's desperately trying to get me into Warhammer, and I'm like, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it.
That's what I was thinking.
But they're cool as hell. Like they're really cool when you take them out and you start like messing around with them. They're just like they're a little bulky and they don't they don't move great, but man, they just look really cool. So I'm like, he's given me like 3 of them, and I'm like, I gotta shoot one. So
is there anything that you've done promotional work for that you've like, oh shit, I like this, and now I'm gonna start?
Oh, that's interesting.
Good
I think Sumia's stuff, honestly, like I mean, he had that first wave out for a while, and I knew him. And we had been talking about it, but I didn't pick up the figures. And then when I got them, I'm like, these are really good figures. Like, these are really nice. I'm trying to think of anything else like that I've done for people. No, I've done Animal Wars: The Kingdom, but I was kind of already convinced of those being pretty cool. The Frisetta stuff, I was gonna love no matter what because it was Frisetta. So. Yeah, I think I would say Sumda's stuff was pretty impressive.
Now, just the opposite question too. Have you ever done you may not be able to answer this either.
But I'm so negative, Bobby. I'm positive.
I mean, I want to hear both sides of it, right? So like
hot button, let's go.
Well, to anticipate your question, I think I know what you're saying. It's like I used to get, when I was doing more 1/6 stuff, I used to get stuff from companies. And one company in particular, which I won't.
You don't need to say. Yeah,
I won't mention, but their stuff is not. It's not great. I mean, it's just like it's not up to snuff. It's kind of a known thing within the 1/6 community that it's just not great stuff. And they would send me stuff, and they want me to take pictures of it. I'm like, I can't even make this look good, man. And I would just be like, don't send me anything anymore. like I love free shit, but like I can't do anything with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
if you need a place to put your any Warhammer stuff.
Oh, okay, good. All right, cool.
It's offering some
Excellent.
shelf space for you.
Excellent. Thank you.
Throw that out there. So, I mean, that wasn't a terrible question. See?
No, that wasn't bad.
So
I was waiting for somebody to guess in the chat.
Now you just got Tyler thinking, like, who is it?
Well, it's 1/6, so I
no
won't
names, Tyler.
guess.
No names.
Well, no, I couldn't even guess. Like I said, I don't collect 1/6, so only ones I know is like side.
Yeah, you'd probably have to be pretty insider to guess that.
And then art. Those are the only 3 that I know.
Now the background here, this is this Photoshop or is this like a TV?
That's an actual, like, so the mountain part is an actual diorama.
Oh wow.
And that is from, God, so bad. I'll figure it out. It's jeez, I can't remember.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I mean,
that is an actual diorama.
Yeah.
The sky with the moon is not. That's the screen behind it. So
That's the screen behind it. Okay.
right.
I mean, that's a great dio too. And
It's
here's some
really
more
good
of that. The shot with the mouth open and screaming.
Yes.
I guess while we're talking, like how did you start working with toy brands and companies?
So I was doing 1/6 stuff early on. So I think one of the first things I did was a company called QMX, and I had been shooting, because of the name 1/6 shooter. I've been shooting a lot of 1/6 stuff, and they contacted me. They were the first company that was doing Star Trek 1/6 figures. Now that's Exo 6 that's doing them. It's the same people, but they just created their own company. So I enjoyed that a lot. That was great. They did some stuff that I didn't know, like Supernatural. No, not Supernatural. What's the name of that show? The two brothers.
Supernatural.
Supernatural, right? Yeah, okay.
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah. So I didn't watch Supernatural, but they had Supernatural figures, so that was another thing I had to research. I had to know how to,
sit through some episodes.
Yeah, which I don't know, wasn't great, but yeah, the Star Trek stuff I love. I love the Star Trek stuff, and then so I was doing that stuff, and then I got into Mythic Legions. I went to see them at New Jersey Toy Con, and I wanted to interview them for a magazine that I was working at the time, that was about toys and toy photography. And they had seen a shot that I did of an orc on a throne, which kind of blew up. And they're like, "Oh, that's you. Yeah, that's cool." So then they invited me to G-Con that year, which was the Arethyr wave. And that day, they basically... It was me. Anybody who knows Mythic Legions, me, Jeremy Gerard, and Joe Vassapolo were guests there. Both Jeremy and Joe were doing customs, and I did the photography. They had us up there to talk about the new wave when they introduced the new figure and stuff like that. And during the day, we just all talked to them about. They're like, "Hey, our photographs are terrible. We need new photographs. Could you do that for us?" And our website is terrible, Jeremy. Could you fix up our website? So, like, that's kind of when we all got like involved with the Four Horsemen, which is pretty amazing.
You do website stuff, or you just pictures?
Well, I do, but like Jeremy Gerard, who's now their sales and marketing guy, who was doing website development at the time as well. So like they kind of asked him to do the website stuff. They asked me to do the photography stuff. But that's how that all happened. That just happened at that G-Con, and it was pretty wild. Like that was it. I started doing pictures for them, and that was it.
Now, when you're prepping a figure and getting ready to shoot it, do you try to maneuver it or pose it to where some, not imperfections, but like lines or cuts into the mold? Do you try to not show those in the photo, or maybe like when you're in Photoshop, try to shade it different to where you're...
I try to. If it's like, if we're selling a figure, I try not to like manipulate things too much. You know what I mean? Like, here's those joints here. I would never cover up those joints, because I mean, that is the figure. But if there's something that's, actually this figure stands up, you know what I mean? They have a standing version of this bear so that you can do the whole thing. And it looked a little weird. Like the crotch piece is like, when you've got like a thin piece of plastic coming down the middle, it looks a little suggestive. So I kind of just turned that, you know what I mean, and maybe have blended it a little bit more. But no, I'm not manipulating anything. I'm not making anything look like it doesn't do. I'm not like breaking a joint and then like photoshopping an elbow or something like that. These are all prototypes. They're all very fragile for the most part, difficult to deal with. So if I can get them into a pose at all, I'm very happy.
Have you broke any prototypes?
All the time.
How often did you have to go back? Like, hey, can you?
There's nothing that like the stuff doesn't stand up half the time by itself. You know what I mean? Like I have to prop it up, and it'll fall over. Like it'll fall over, and there's very thin pieces of things that if you go back to the wolf.
The wolf, yep.
Yeah, go a couple back. So the little chain, the belt he has with the vampire, that thing, that little chain right there, those little hooks, those little loops that held that little loincloth piece were rigid resin. Okay, so the first time I took it out, sometimes I don't know how these things are constructed, because sometimes things are kind of more of a flexible resin. Sometimes they're a production part that they actually have a piece that's been produced that's in plastic, and sometimes they're resin. That was solid resin, and as soon as I moved a leg, that thing broke off, like immediately. Like I didn't even get a shot; it was broken. So I glued it on, and as soon as I tried to move him into it broke off again. I had to glue it again, and I'm like, I told Joe, who works there now, I'm like, flexible resin, man. Like for things like this, flexible resin, for the love of God, because it made me insane. It was constantly, and so then I'd have to like, cause it's all like at that point, like you've glued it like 3 times, and it's all like all goopy, and it doesn't look good. So I have to Photoshop that and fix that up and stuff. But you know, obviously on the final figure, that'll be a flexible piece that won't.
It'll be different, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the little fox I thought was fun too.
Yeah,
he's great. Yeah, it's a great figure.
Yeah,
this was fun. I mean, there's a lot of the same, but I love winter shots, so I'm really happy. I love snow shots. I don't know why. I just love snow.
And for those that got that G.I. Joe Snowcat, I mean, this would go great.
Dude, I was so tempted. See, that's what tempts me with G.I. Joe is like this, like what's the snow character? What's the one that came out with the skis and everything?
Snow Job.
Snow Job. Yeah, Snow Job. I wanted that figure so bad. This is gonna be my first G.I. Joe character that I'm gonna shoot because I love snow, but didn't get him.
Now, excuse me. Do you have like creative freedom when you do your shots, or do you get like a list of like concepts and ideas from?
No, they're pretty good about letting me do my own thing. They'll give me a story. Now, like at this point, early on, it was kind of like anything goes, but at this point, Jeremy will have a storyline. So obviously, I knew they were up in a colder region, so I didn't just come up with the snow aspect of it. That was part of this. I also know, who's with who, like the teams. I know kind of the attitude based on the story of the characters, what they're like. So, but other than that, they don't tell me, well, no, he's got to be walking in a, they'll just, he's with this party and they're up in the north and go nuts. So, which is great. It's cool.
Yeah.
And they're usually, 99.9% of the time I hit it to the point where they're happy with the shot. There's been a couple of times where it's like I did. So Leodicius, the big lion that they just showed last year. I put him initially in a scene that was kind of like a Serengeti. It's kind of a field looking thing. And they're like, that's a little too Lion King.
It's a Lion King wave though.
Can you put him in like Roman ruins or something like that? I'm like, yeah, I could totally do that. But I didn't know that, I just put him in an environment that sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes we'll talk about it and sometimes it'll just be like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. So
no, I get that totally. This was the fun shot too when I was looking at it. This is Cosmic, right? This is a Cosmic Legion?
So this is the Infinite Legions line. So this is what they're doing. They're doing collaborations with outside artists, creators, not necessarily toy makers, but these are based on these little toys, the Glios toys. So that's what they're based on. So these were originally what Mythic Legions were going to be. They were going to be based on these Glyos builds, which are like kind of an interchangeable. You can take an arm off and replace it with something. Well, now of course it's not going to come off, but it does. They do come apart, and you can replace them with other parts. And then they decided to do it at 1/6 instead of this. But they've known the guy who created this. This is Phanos? No, Phanos? I think so. Anyway, this is what this is based on. You can see the likeness of that, obviously, there.
Nice. Okay. That looks cool.
So they're kind of doing their own interpretation of different artists' works. So this may be something from a book. It could be something from... it could be a toy line, but generally it's not going to be like, they're not going to do like toy lines. Like they're not going to do their version of the Ninja Turtles or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not going to do that. But these are fun to do.
And of
That's
course,
in our Batman, isn't it?
In our Batman.
Yeah, I got a preview of this. This thing isn't this sick, man. It's just
so
sick.
good.
I didn't even get the one with the unmasked face sculpt, which was
the deluxe version. Yeah,
I ordered it. I sold this one, and I ordered the deluxe version because the deluxe version is insane. It's incredible.
Yeah, no, this is a great figure. Like, I'm excited for Mezco announced theirs. I definitely bought that one. I don't have this one though yet.
I don't need the Mezco after this. This is it for me. This is really good.
I think there's two things that I didn't like about this one.
Okay.
The wired cape, it didn't have one.
Yeah, third party, easy to get, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then the height on it was a little small. Other than that,
it is more SH Figure Arts, a little bit more. It's somewhere in between there. I don't know. It's not bad.
Abby's just convincing himself he doesn't need it.
It's so good, man. It's so
I
good.
know. I played with it at San Diego Comic Con at the In Art event.
Yeah,
I think you were there too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you were talking about Frisetta.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what Loose Collector, right?
No, this is Frisetta Girls. This is Icon Collectibles. This is Frisetta Girls. Their line.
I'll be right back.
This is the new Conan that they came out with, it's a great figure, a really good figure. I really love what they're doing.
So you take a lot of these shots like way beforehand, right? And then you don't get to
way beforehand. No,
no.
Let me tell you, like this industry, like it's like anything else in terms of advertising, because I've been in advertising for my whole life and marketing. It's you're the last person to get stuff, so it's like, hey, we're ready to go. We've got this all in production. Now we need an ad, and you've got till tomorrow to come up with it. So basically, a lot of these things, even with Four Horsemen, I mean, it is what it is because they're still producing, parts and figuring out what's going to be what. So a lot of it is very last minute. It's like I have like a few days to a week maybe to do a bunch of shots for somebody. Death Dealer I didn't do for Savage Crucible, but Death Dealer is going to come out from Frisetta Girls pretty soon too. Yep. So they'll be doing their own version of it. But that I gotta say that Savage Crucible Death Dealer is great. I ordered that for sure.
Yeah. And then here's another shot of Conan.
Yep. And that's the Legendary Barbarian from Mythic Legions and their skeletons. I like this shot a lot.
Oh, this is a great shot too. Yeah.
Yeah. That Legendary Barbarian is fantastic. It's a great figure.
Oh yeah. I've owned it once, but I never opened it. I think I bought it for someone else. Someone else wanted it. That's why I bought it.
It's so good, man. You got to get your hands on one. It's really good.
Stu, thank you very much for gifting one Figure Fight Club membership. And it went to... Sorry, I have like a bunch of stuff up. Initial Goose. Congrats, Initial Goose. Stay tuned for the after show. We're having an audition because we lost the co-host yesterday. So stay tuned
really?
for that.
Oh,
yeah, we had
I saw that. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
He heard Trevor was coming on. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. And I have more shots, I'm pretty sure. I love this shot, by the way.
Yeah, this was so we were doing the 10th anniversary book for Mythic Legions, and they had like a shot. The Lithia wave was one of the first one of the first photo shoots I did for them, and we did it in the studio, and they were all glued together, so I couldn't even move the figures. Like they were just all glued in the position they were in. So like the shot I had of her was like her kind of standing there in like a, it was kind of real basic.
Yeah.
And Jeremy was going to use it for the cover, and I'm like, no, man. We got great shots of all the other Dark Four. Like, I got to take a new shot of this, so I did this one for that. So,
well, that's a nice one too. Yeah, this is a great shot.
So I'm coming out with a lunchbox this year, hopefully, if I get it done for Legions Con. I did one last year for Cosmic Legions, and this year it's going to be the Dark Four and the Legions of Light lunchbox. So.
Oh, nice.
I would love some Doctor Who figures for sure.
All right, let me go to the next image. This is the ATL 25.
Yep.
That was
Toy Lanta.
Toy Lanta, right? I was gonna say Joe Lanta, but it's Toy Lanta. Yeah.
Toy Lanta. Yep. Yeah, this is fun, man. Because this is one of those things where like I was like, so I shot this thinking like this is Cosmic Legions parts, right? So I kind of put them in a space environment, like it was like some weird looking trees with like orange and blue, and Jeremy's like, oh no, this is supposed to be like military Earth, like, I'm like, oh, okay. So I reshot
this shot is like giving me vibes of Predator.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think. I love this figure, and I'm customizing a bunch of like figures on this body and changing some things up. Like this guy Mark Calvo, he's an artist in the Cabal, has done some. He kind of doing like alien. He's kind of doing like alien Marines with this. Like that's what he's kind of doing. It's pretty cool. Really nice. Yeah.
And then I just thought this was a fun shot. With this is Naughty or Nice.
That's the Naughty or Nice Santa, the Barbarian Santa, and that's a custom from. I
used to have the parts for the 3D parts. I used to have them.
Kingpin Customs. Kingpin Customs.
Okay.
Yep. He did a great job. I love this reindeer. So, yeah, I try to do like a little Christmas shot every year with the Mythic Legion stuff. So,
yeah, this is it was a great shot too. And then this is the
Zolocon.
Yeah, Zolocon exclusive. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I don't remember his name either.
I was gonna say Headhunter.
Headhunter. That's right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. This is based on a line that was out a while ago, like called Beast Masters or Beast. It was a very like He-Man, Masters of the Universe inspired type of line.
I mean, this is giving me vibes of was it Lord Death from Batman?
Yeah, and Taskmaster from with the boots.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, Taskmaster.
Yeah.
Now, this is
Vampirella.
Yeah, well, it's Vampirella, but is it
Frisetta Girls? Yep, this
Frisetta
is
Girls.
Girls.
Yeah.
Yep,
that's the cheeky one.
Yes,
she's very cheeky.
She's cheeky.
Yes,
this was fun to shoot.
This is a good figure too.
Yeah, this is fun to shoot because it's like kind of pulp fiction, or like pulpy comic book horror. You know what I mean? Like it's very in that Frisetta field, and I love this stuff, man. It's fun.
I like the detail. This says Frank Frisetta on here. That's cool.
Yeah, it's Frank and Ellie Frisetta.
Yeah, that's why you're zooming in, Avi.
Yeah.
I have the figure behind me. It's not like I just thought it was cool. You could like see that. And that Dio you showed earlier, this is not it? Is that it?
That if you go to the Barbarian one, the Mythic Legions Barbarian, that's the same piece, and that's Go forward. Two more.
Two more.
Go forward. Go forward.
Forward.
No, forward. Yeah.
That one.
Okay. See that arch right there? That's the same arch.
That's the same one. Okay, that's cool.
Yep. Also by Josh Green, Sage JDG. So one of the first things I bought from him.
Where
I
do
use
you
that
put all this?
so much.
Where do you? Put
I got
all this
shelves and shelves of dios, Avi.
It looks like Initial Goose is asking, have you seen the new Frisetta Vampirella with the diorama?
With the diorama?
Isn't this it?
I don't know. This has a diorama. The little
Yeah.
gravestones, the Frank Frisetta gravestones, are the diorama. So I just
Okay.
incorporated them.
I've never read the diorama or the little gravestones, to be honest with you. So
Yep.
that makes sense. Let's see. And this is
Goes to Christmas Past.
Christmas one.
Yep. I love these. Yeah, I've always loved Christmas Carol, and the stuff they're doing with them is fantastic. And there's your Ninians.
Yeah, there's the name. I like
mouth. Open mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move a little faster just so the dragon. I had to show the dragon off.
Oh yeah, this was
is amazing.
Yeah, this was somebody I think early asked if it was tough to shoot this. This was tough to shoot because it's huge. It's enormous. They built for the most part that rock that he's sitting on is a diorama that they built for him, but then just past his kind of backside is part of the screen that's behind him, and they didn't have like really a big enough TV screen to cover the entire dragon, so I had to kind of enhance this in post work. But,
like I was saying earlier, it just blows my mind. It looks like somebody hand drew that on there and painted it. It doesn't.
Yeah, I appreciate that. This one came out I'm very happy with this one. Yeah, the lighting on this one worked out really, really well.
Initial Goose, how far away was your camera?
I'm not actually that far away. I'm probably 10 feet away. I don't know, maybe 15 feet away. Yeah, but it's big. It was big.
It's very big. Yeah.
So where are you putting yours?
Dude, I got a few of these coming. But I'm only keeping one. I'm only gonna display one. I don't know yet. I don't know. Probably in something like this behind me, like one of these things. Yeah.
Like a much larger one because it won't fit in that one.
Well, a taller one for sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. There's that Lion King.
There's the Roman ruins one, not the Serengeti one.
That's again another great shot. I like the fact that you have so many dioramas in the.
Yeah, these are just multiple different pieces of different things that I've either built or like the pillars I built, the thing he's standing on I made, that little piece in the front I made, and then the back piece is like something I bought from BBTS or something like that. But you can mix and match things a lot, especially with medieval stuff where it's like ruins and things like that. It's pretty easy to mix and match.
Yeah, that's true. Again, a great shot.
Thank you.
And this is the hyena with the double jointed.
Yeah, I don't know how I got this guy to stand on this thing because again, this is a prototype. Really, these are double jointed knees. Like it was a nightmare.
Yeah,
it'll be a great figure. I can't wait for the figure, but it's a nightmare.
Again, all part of that Lion King wave.
That's right.
With the hyenas.
Hakuna Matata, my friends.
Exactly. I really like this figure a lot.
I like this figure a lot too, and I like the shot. This is one of my favorites out of this wave. I like this dragon. It's going to be like a flexy dragon when you get it. It was like a solid resin piece. I got it, but
it's going to be flexy. Fun. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the figure I want to buy just because you could put this with everything.
Yeah, this could be a Conan enemy or something like that if you want it to be.
Is she wearing a mask or is that her face?
It's a mask.
It's a mask, yeah.
But that is the face of the figure, so you don't know what's underneath the mask. Like you can't take it off necessarily.
And the
Crashbox Custom.
This is Crashbox.
No, that's a custom. Right? Yeah, that's Crashbox Customs. Yeah. That little chalice, I think, was an early My Action Figure Customs, which is now Savage Crucible.
Okay, that looks really dope too. That's a cool vampire.
Yeah, I painted that up.
You painted it
when I used to have time to paint things.
Got you. and I think there's only like 2 or 3 more shots left.
Yep.
The Ganesha, we talked about this earlier. It's a great figure, great shot.
I love the shot. Yeah, I love the shot. I like the light. I think just kind of, again, trying to encapsulate the character, of the figure. Just kind of what the expression and what the emotion is from the character. It's fun.
Yeah, I agree. And this is the last photo.
Why is that?
Because this is you in toy form, isn't it?
It's not me.
It's you.
It's not me.
Just like you.
I know, dude. Yeah, I didn't. The one I shot this figure as well. Like did I shoot this one? No, I didn't shoot this particular shot.
I just downloaded it off of their website, but this is.
But
this
when
just like you.
Was this the one that has? I don't even know if this is the one. There's a shot of this figure though that I showed my wife, and she's like, I'm like, take a look at this. I didn't even say anything. I didn't say I said, take a look at this. She's like, that's you. I'm like, it's not me, but everybody's saying it looks like me, and it's not me. It's not
I think at Legions Con, I was like, dude, that's you. Or not? Was it Legions Con or whenever they released this? I remember saying, I was like, dude, that's you. That's a completely
I know.
you.
Yeah, everybody was like, oh, that's you. That's you. Because he's got a little. I don't know. He doesn't have a beard here, but I thought he did have a beard. I think he's got a little beard or something like that. He doesn't.
Maybe.
Here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought there was another. I think there's another faceplate or something where he's got a beard and like everybody's.
That's very
like,
possible.
that's
Yeah.
Totally you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very
Crazy.
possible.
But it's not.
But yeah, that was all the photos that I had. And again, thank you for being on the show and like sitting with us for this long. We normally go over a lot too, and I didn't even. We may have to bring you back for a part 2, honestly, just because
I'd love to, man. This is fun.
I didn't cover half of my questions. I just started skipping around.
I mean, that's typically
again. I told you before. I tend to talk a lot. So
no, this is great. This is a lot of fun. So you'll be at New York Comic Con.
I'm going to be at New York Comic Con Friday. Just Friday. I used to go every day to New York Comic Con, but honestly, like I heard you talking about with Agent Gomez last week about STCC, and we went every day for STCC. And I was telling Stefan Delatour, I'm like, I don't think we go to preview night next year. We might leave Sunday too, because it gets a little
much.
It gets a little much, and New York Comic Con isn't even as much as SDCC, and so I just go to like 1 or 2 days now because it gets crazy there. It gets so packed with people. So, but I'll be there Friday. I think Wade is going to be there, and this should be fun.
There's a lot of us going to be there. I know we're flying in Wednesday.
Nice.
Wednesday, and then I think Sunday is our.
I can't believe Ish is going to be there. Holy shit, we got to go out to dinner or something, man.
Definitely, 100%.
Cool.
It'll be a lot of fun. Any shout outs or anything? I know you have you have a show that you do.
Legions Lounge every other Monday, but up until now till Legions Con, which is November 9th, I think, and 10th and 11th. We're doing a show every week. So this Monday we're going to have people who are going to be vendors at the con, talking to them, talking about what they're going to have on display. Every year we do a kind of Legions Con for Noobs show, which will be in the next few weeks. Just to kind of, if you've never been into Legions Con, how to approach it, how to get the best out of it. And and then Legions Con, man, it's going to be
fun too.
It's going to be big.
100%. Talib, anything you want to say?
Look me up right there, Talib1980 _collects. I'm 148 away from 1,000, slowly making that way.
Let's get them to 1,000, folks.
So
let's do it.
Everything where I'm at, Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, it's all Talib1980 _collects.
Nice. And so next Friday, I always announce the guest for the next week Friday show. Next Friday is going to be a pre-recorded show. I will be in New Jersey for a wedding, so I cannot do a live because my wife will absolutely kill me if I go live during the wedding time. So that's not going to happen. Excuse me. But there'll be some familiar faces that are going to be part of that pre-record, and it's going to be these guys right here.
We're collecting action figures in a world that don't make sense. We all share the addiction. We are not so innocent. From the finals to the shelves, we all share the same quest to collect them all, not go broken, do our very best. Welcome to the Plastic Journey Podcast, where Brandon, Oppie, and Ish will broadcast. Through the journey, tell the story of the way we set our path. In the quest for action figures, may this journey forever last.
Plastic Journey reunion show.
You know, Ish's pose
Production
in that
value.
like where you guys were all converged was very like 90s sitcom-ish.
Yeah, it was. It was. But yeah, we're looking forward to it for next week. It's going to be fun. We're recording it next week, and it'll air on Friday. So it'll be a fun show just to see how everyone's doing. See.
I'm sorry I won't be able to talk to Ish in the chat, but that's okay. I'll just.
I mean, I can
I'll,
always.
I'll,
invite you.
I'll text him while I'm watching it, like personally. I'll just bust his balls.
You can always do that. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
But again, thank you to the chat, and thank you, Trevor, for being here.
Thanks for
and
having me, man. This was fun.
I'm gonna
Thanks,
bring you
guys.
back. Thank you to the replay squad
Thanks,
for
man.
watching this. And if you're new watching this for the first time and you like it, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 2,500 by the end of the year, so we could have a giveaway party. So, peace out, members. Stay tuned. We're gonna do members only auditions. It's happening. We'll see you over there. Peace out, guys.
Good night.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club, stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just a see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.